streaming on my YouTube channel.
So, legit question though, what do you guys want to do about Fleem?
We could just kill him off.
No, we're not gonna kill him off. I don't want to kill him off. If anything, I'm gonna.
He's
say
probably just
because
off
he's not,
somewhere.
I'm gonna say he's just off, and he's either like he got taken by some guards because he was eating a child, or he's just
like
that seems the most likely scenario. Let's go with the likely scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just
That or
in
it's like-
prison now.
Yeah, it's like he's in prison and we have to try and bust him out or something.
nah.
And if he doesn't
I
come
mean,
back,
we
then
don't
we
have-
just
we-
find
I mean,
out
we don't
that
have
he
to
eats
do
children and
anything.
leave him there.
You guys don't need to do anything. You guys are meeting Lina. You guys are meeting Lina Remmings today. You guys don't need to care about Fleem. Oh,
Besides, like, I mean...
what has Fleem done for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, if we find out that he's been eating children, like, Olev's gonna be, like, distraught. Like,
No,
he's
he
not
cursed
gonna want
me. He cursed me.
He cursed literally. He almost cursed everyone. That's my big thing here. No one has good experiences with Fleem except for Olev.
Except for Olev. I have just
Olev...
like medium experience with Fleem. I don't have anything against the guy, but I really don't care about him that much either.
Olev would be a little distraught. I'd be like, oh, my friend.
I feel like if like
Yeah, and yet, remember, no one's told me that. No one's told my character that. Hey, the war hasn't. You know, the war.
because
Yeah, that.
we don't really.
Because no one cares!
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Well, hello everyone. If anyone's watching, hello. I'm Joshua Matthews, and I'm here just to do another D&D stream. We are here with our amazing bard, beautiful person, Jeriah Flint.
Hello there, my name is Jeriah, or Jerrico if you just don't want to call me by an in-game name. Greetings, how are you?
Next up, we have our beautiful person, Olev Silverfang.
Hello, my name is Olev Silverfang. I am, how you say, fighter of the halfling variety. And I'm voiced by WalkmanEXE. Go check out my channel, you fucking bastards.
Do it. Alright. Next up, we have Jacob Goodnight.
Hello, I am Jacob Goodnight. The one with Evan for changing voice.
I am Jacob Goodnight. Come with me if you want to live.
I've never had a
And I am voiced by Travis G. Wallace, or Travis G.A., whatever you want to call me.
I just want to say that, Travis, you always change up your voice for your characters every session we're in.
Well, he's a harlequin, so he's always
He just has has multiple personalities.
I'm sorry. A harlequin?
charlatan.
There you go.
About to say.
Alright, now, our amazing guest is here, playing herself, MiraIA.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, your character or you?
Both.
Both. What do you want from me?
Wait, what? Mira, you need
How
to
about
realize
some
we don't
acting?
expect... I'm sorry. Alright.
Why should you?
Fair enough. So, last session, most of the characters soon found out that the war wasn't actually happening between the Dragold and the other place that they didn't really mention at all. They just mentioned the king. But past that, they decided, hey, let's go off to an adventure and find out the magical stuff, and also go on this mission from the lead guard captain. And by going off on this mission, they soon met a wonderful maiden, the Princess of Balin, Arya May, as some may suspect, but soon realized that it's not actually Arya May, it's Sylvia Jane, who no one actually knows. Going on forward...
Except for Jeriah.
Yeah, basically Jeriah. Going on forward, we had our beautiful friend Jacob Goodnight castrated guys who killed a bunch of bandits.
Wait, have we not mentioned Cindy yet?
Oh, Cindy.
No one cares about her.
I care about her.
We care about her, Travis.
Talking about how the war didn't actually happen, good old Olev and Fleem soon realized that they were being watched, and they were being watched by this little girl named Cindy. Cindy's
They nearly killed her.
the lead guard captain's daughter, and decided, hey, I want to be an adventurer. And
How
now
old is she?
she's like, actually
4.
5 or something.
that's really young. I'm gonna say like 6.
At least think you're 8.
Wait, background. Oh, I didn't write down her background. Alright, well, she's 6 now.
What?
But going on forward.
And she's the only one who speaks Elvish.
Going on forward, everyone went and soon found the big city of rivers, the most beautiful place in the world. Does anyone remember what this place is called?
Balin, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, Balin.
There you go. All right, but Balin it's just as has been said. There's a king that many people do not like, and there is a princess who has joined the party per se. And going through the place, they all went on their own separate jobs. Olev and Cindy went and found a person that could make uniforms, make like resize guard uniforms, and change up guard emblems, and change up names, and change up everything that they need so that they can go hidden inside this town or city when needed. Jeriah and Jacob Goodnight went down to a specific guard-only bar, and they had conversations with the bar with different guards, and Jeriah had a...
We nearly got caught.
Yeah, you almost got caught. Jeriah got caught. Jeriah and...
I got away scot-free! Yippee!
Jeriah and Mystery
Yeah, but he knows.
Yeah. Jeriah and Mystery Man, after talking for a while, Mystery Man decided to give as much information on Jeriah's brother as he possibly could. Getting out of there, the Mystery Man and Jeriah split because Olev distracted the Mystery Man, and now everyone went to find Fleem and MiraIA at their seemingly tavern area. In this place, it's a little... I can't... What's the name? Tavern bar? No, it's a...
First off, excuse. I, at some point, went back to the guy and asked him what the fuck the guard got Mystery's name was, and I got a name.
Yeah.
Yes.
You also took the guard outfits from me and Travis to get them all better and all that.
Yeah, get them cleaned up.
And not having the name of the guard captain that we killed on it.
Yeah.
Olev during the night, the reason why he took so long...
Has been very, very active.
Olev was getting the name of the Mystery Man, which was James Brokenlight. A very intelligent and not really hated, but just not completely liked by the whole...
People just don't care about him. Just like
Olev will
he's
become
guy.
king and then put him to death.
Yes.
Good time.
Agreed.
Well, it depends. Will you chop his dick off first?
No. I'm lawful good, not an animal.
Jesus.
Yes, Travis has been very
All right,
obsessed
I'm the animal.
Alright,
with the phallic
going back to
objects and having them
RMA
chopped
and-
off of people.
Going back to MiraIA and Fleem, everyone has soon finally settled. Now then. Well, now that we're in a place that's like... Oh, what's it called? It's...
Now that we're in a place with witnesses.
Yeah, now we're in a place with witnesses. MiraIA has already paid for rooms for, as I've said before, enough people to where it's 2 per room, except for... Who's the one person that's not sleeping with someone?
Olev.
Olev was sleeping by himself, yeah.
Oh, oh, right. The blue mouse thing.
Alright. Well, now then. Now waking up, what's everyone's first thing that they'd like to do?
I want to go back to Brutus, because he is the only person at this point that has truly earned my friendship.
Alright.
Hang on a second. Are you going to do your morning ritual, though?
I'll do it on the way.
Just in front of everybody?
No. There's this nice, lovely plot of foliage right there.
Roll me your morning
I don't have my usual morning ritual bush. I have to improvise.
Roll me your morning ritual.
Would that be at advantage or disadvantage?
He's distracted. It's not his usual spot.
We'll say it's a disadvantage.
Alright. Either way, oh
It's
God.
okay, but it's not as great as it could have been.
It was
Okay,
It
narrate
wasn't as great as it could
narrate
have been, but it was adequate.
It was damn great. Alright, well, Willow's walking over there. Jeriah, what are you doing?
I'm actually going to go ahead and head back to, because you said on the way to the bar, not the bar, that's me, that I saw a temple to Lathander, so I'm gonna just, start heading down there on my own.
Splitting up. Oh God. Alright. Let me drag you along. There you go. Alright.
Down the river. Ah.
Where do I go? Alright, Jacob Goodnight, what are you doing?
He's going back to that bar and seeing what kind of stones are there.
Guards only bar?
Yes,
You don't have
How are
your
you
guard
gonna get there with the
uniform.
guard uniform?
I still have the sigil.
No, you
No,
don't.
Olev took them to get laundered.
Oh, right.
I took everything.
Yeah. He took the shirt off your back.
I took your
Actually,
mother's
Just
corpse.
stripped down.
Oh, shoot.
I took the ashes of your grandfather.
That's
Oh yeah,
mean.
and
Yeah, he's
Josh.
just wandering around looking for a temple to Thorm.
Torm.
Torm.
Josh,
there
just
is
so you
no
know,
H.
I
There's no
did.
H.
When I woke up, I did use the disguise kit just to make myself look different enough so the one guard probably couldn't recognize me easily.
I thought you did that last night.
No, I do it in the morning because it's like then you're just gonna get dye all over the bed.
What Arya May did was just take off all of her makeup and everything. Fleem's in jail.
Nice. Good.
Everyone
Where he
just
should
so
be.
wait,
walks
who's
off
taking
without
Cindy?
asking Fleem about anything.
I'm taking intern Cindy with me because she is my, for all intents and purposes, the guard captain who runs this place
Your
knows her
apprentice.
as my apprentice.
Yeah.
Plus me and Cindy are tight. We're on the up and up.
Yeah. Alright, so, walking on.
She's learning so much as our intern.
Alright, so walking onward, I'm gonna go to Olev. Olev, wait, so did Cindy witness the pounding of the...
Jesus.
I mean, I'd like to think that I had the common sense to tell her to turn around and look away.
Roll a wisdom check.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna roll wisdom for that.
Yeah. I assume that he knows. Alright.
I mean, I can make her not see, but she's still gonna hear everything.
Uh,
How about this? She was distracted by getting food for herself, like fruits. Shit.
You told her to
Oh, yeah,
go
you
get
guys
food.
get-
Have fun.
I told her to go get food, and then I ran into the bush for a quick.
Oh god.
Alright, now then.
I need a quickie with nature.
Olev and Cindy.
God. You're gonna mold class into druid.
Olev and Cindy,
You won't know
beautiful
this, but a
beings.
worm can give a great blowjob.
You beautiful beings. So, going down into the sewer grates as normal, do you again knock on the door?
I feel like at this point I wouldn't have to knock. I'm just gonna say, "Hey, Brutus." Oh, sorry. I should be. Hello, Brutus.
Wait 1 second. I'll be out in a second.
He's having his morning ritual.
Okay. Well, You hear him just stomp over to the door, just open it. Hello there. How's it going?
I would like to make a perception check.
Alright.
Your dick is sticking out.
So obviously, I can't see what's in the room, but do his pants at least look like a little disheveled,
No,
like they were hastily thrown on?
No, they do not actually.
Okay.
Alright. But now then.
I
Just lie
guess he
down.
was. I guess he was in the process of his other guilty pleasure, reading lucrative contracts.
He was going through his loot crate.
Yeah, he was going through his loot crate. That's what he does instead of reading conventional pornography. He's just like, oh, loot crate, yeah. Give me that
By the way,
Spider-Man
this is not
slap
sponsored by
bracelet.
Loot Crate.
Oh, that
God.
t-shirt.
Alright, well.
Oh yes,
Hey there.
Firefly playing cards.
Alright, oh, it's you. Alright, so, it's already. Oh, what was the price? The price we agreed on? Ugh.
He's drunk, isn't he?
Is he?
I mean, I should have paid it last night. Did I not?
I think he just decided that it would be like 50% off or something for taking care of that one captain.
Yeah. Then yeah, I'll pay him now.
So whatever he was originally going to charge, just cut it in half.
Alright, that was gonna be 60 gold. No?
10,000 gold.
So I owe him like 50 gold.
Alright, so it's subtracting like 25 gold. So
From 60? Fuck no, he's not. The hell he is.
Roll insight.
I want to
no,
try
what?
like I want to try and bellow and then like cough a little bit. You know, the morning ritual drains me; it leaves me parched. Running a little low on fluids at the.
Sweet Lathander.
Is that an issue?
So how much you say is price?
It's not. It's the price was like 60, so half of it is
30.
30. Right.
This is a reasonable offer. I'm gonna be like really unhappy with it, but I'll pay it anyway. Cause no one gave me any gold for this, and I'm a little upset about it. But
You just ran off.
If you would
before
have
any of us
asked,
woke up.
if you would
okay,
have
okay, you know what? I'm going to crack open my journal,
Okay.
and I'm going to write this down for later.
What are you writing down?
Oh no, I'm saying like Olev's gonna crack open a book and just write down the others owe him like 30 gold.
All right.
Oh yeah, and
Everybody-
Fleem owes you
people owe
like
him
15
money now.
gold because like he told you to pay for the rooms last night.
Oh god. All right. Well, right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aria May didn't pay for shit. I paid for the rooms.
All right.
Yeah, so I think at this point, Olev's just gonna go full on Brat and start breaking people's legs if they don't pay him his fucking money.
Alright, well, I'll get the stuff. As he scrambles into the dark room and he picks up a big package like thing in a paper, like a big paper envelope with clearly just everything in it.
So it's just like a giant brown paper like bundle that he's just like strung together with twine.
Yeah.
Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things.
But
You can hear Jeriah singing off the distance.
I want to look at it and just like kind of tilt my head a little bit at how poorly constructed the packaging is, and then I'll take it anyway. Because I mean, he could have gone the extra mile for gift wrapping, but he didn't. And I'm just like, like in my mind, I'm just like, I thought we were friends. I'm just I think I'm not getting anything special here. I feel like I'm just getting the standard package.
You're gonna give a horrible review on Yelp. On
Olev,
D&Del.
yeah, Olev's just gonna get on Yak and just complain.
1 second.
Like 15 people.
And you're not supposed to talk back.
Rolling something at Cindy real quick just to see if she can tell.
What?
Rolling something at Cindy. Mister, are you drunk?
I knew it. I knew he was drunk.
I had a few drinks, but I'm fine. I'm good.
I want to look at. Okay, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna take the package
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll an investigation because I'm staring right at it and I want to see if he fucked me over.
0.
Yep.
0.
This looks okay to
I
me.
love packages.
This armor looks so stunning.
You
Cindy
shouldn't
saving
have.
throw.
I probably should have taken it out into the sunlight to look at it. It probably just looks okay to me in here. It's probably
Can
like
Cindy just like be the person that just calls us on all our bullshit and see
yeah.
if it's good?
Can Cindy roll an investigation, please? Like I feel like I'm just gonna suck at my intelligence rolls today.
Alright, I'm gonna.
She doesn't know shit.
She's just like it looks like armor. I mean, Can she at least tell that it's different than the guard armor that the others are wearing, or does it look really like similar to that, but with like slight differences?
It just looks like the guard armor.
Okay,
Like,
so there's
size.
so he started drinking after he started working on our shit. Okay, at least he's a man of principles.
Alright.
I'm not gonna get
As far
hammered
as you
until
know,
my
as far as
job.
you know.
There's going to be a big hole in the back.
Alright,
There's a hole where my ass should be.
That's all you need,
Just-
right?
I want to look at him kind of quizzically and just nod and then start walking away.
You just slowly back away.
Cindy's laughing to herself.
Why is Cindy laughing to herself, I wonder?
A few drinks.
Yeah, he's shit-faced.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's... So our armor and our badges are like totally fucking useless, right?
You'll have to find out.
God, fucking fantastic. At least Olev and Cindy won't be wearing them because I already decided last session with the guard captain knowing who we are and
No, they
thinking that
know
we're-
who two of us are. They don't know who everyone is.
No, Olev was distracting him, remember?
Yeah, so he knows who both me and Cindy are, but since he thinks of us as tourists and not as fucking and doesn't think that we're like fucking shady people, I'm just gonna stay in my own outfit. Like, I mean, why would I need a disguise when I can hide in plain sight? No one ever thinks about the halfling. They're just like, oh, whatever.
They never expect the halfling.
Alright, well, are you and Cindy going back?
You know what? No. I want to explore the area around the bridges and the Field of Mars, because I see there's this big-ass building right here that I'm standing on.
I'm Olev, I'm the building. Alright, so you...
Hello, my name is Olev. I am Architectural Inspector. I am here to make sure your building is up to code.
So you're gonna go to the building?
Yeah.
What's the walking over to the building? The building...
Well, no, this is the building right here. Like, fucking
I know,
that.
I just felt like moving people. It's
Eat a dick,
Be an
Josh
ass.
Kaposh.
Alright, well... over at the building, this building looks like a very just abandoned, like, very large abandoned, just shed-like thing. Not shed, but you get what I mean. It's massive, but it seems like it hasn't been used in such a long time.
You know what? I'm not even gonna bother knocking. I open the door and walk right in.
Walking right in, all the lights are off. It's just pure darkness. There's no light except for a few windows casting a very slight shadow in. Looking in, you very obviously don't see much, but you see a few on the left side of the building. You see a table and with very weird potion-like things. There's glasses. There's a bunch of different colored, glowing substances in them.
Are there any sconces for like torches or lighting equipment in the room?
There seems to not be, no.
Well, time to burn this place down, I guess.
Oh
No,
no.
I can't find it. Like, if I can't find anything to see light with, I'm gonna, I guess, take a torch out of my pack and then light it on fire with my magical lighter, my super magic Zippo lighter, and I'm just gonna check this place out with a torch.
Okay.
I can see what I can see. So now that there's light everywhere.
Now that there's light spreading along.
Let there be light.
Looking around, now on the right side you can see there seems to be a full like rack of different types of swords and weapons, and farther than that there's armor stands. This seems to be some form of armory or some form of just supply room that has not been used in such a long time. There's webs everywhere, it's just dusty.
I'm gonna take whatever I can carry.
How much can Olev
Well, I
carry?
know how to use everyone.
Oh,
Every
how much
single
can
one of those
Olev
weapons.
carry, you
Oh
ask?
god.
You hear Jeriah's voice in the back of your head. Get me some studded leather armor.
Okay, so I have a push drag lift limit of 540 pounds. So I'm
Jesus.
gonna throw a bunch of shit on a table, break its legs, tie some rope around it, and just drag it through the middle of town.
That's inconspicuous.
Okay, fine. I'll throw a sheet over it. God.
Did you just steal the bed sheets from the inn?
I'm just gonna look around and see what I can find.
No, he jacked off in the bush, and he used the sheets to jack off too.
I would not need those. I have the bear
Yeah,
stuff.
the bear claws. Come on. All right, but
I look around for a tarp, I guess.
you see a tarp in the far back left corner.
All right, I'm gonna do what I said. Like I was gonna do. I'm gonna grab the biggest table in here. I'm gonna break the legs off it. I'm going to then throw the legs on the thing, so that way at least I've got some nice table legs, you know, in case you need those for later. I'm gonna load it up with as much, with at least 500 pounds of armor and weapons.
Are there any like crossbow bolts, like hand crossbow bolts?
I'm assuming that there actually is not 500 pounds of equipment in this room. There's probably like maybe, I don't know, 300 or 320.
320, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna
take everything.
I'm just gonna toss whatever I can carry on the table and
No, what you do is you just tie a rope around the entire shed and then just drag that with you.
You know what? No. Instead of breaking the legs off the table, I'm just gonna flip the table over. That way the legs are already there and I have something to tie the rope to.
Hey, there you go.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Better
So I'm
than
gonna tie the rope around the legs, flip the table over, load it up with 300 pounds of gear, and then throw the tarp over it.
What about Susie? Is she just gonna walk beside you, or is she
Cindy.
gonna ride?
Yeah, Cindy's just watching all of this happen.
Cindy's just watching all this happen, but then she decides she looks over at all the different colored potions and such. She goes over to the potions and starts messing around with a few, pouring a few substances into each other and just looking at what happens.
I tell her
My
to
first alchemy set.
I tell her to take those too. We'll need them. I would like to roll perception, and I would like Cindy to roll perception as well to look for corks or stoppers that we can put in potion bottles and just like take the whole alchemy kit with us.
All right.
I love how I've gone from like this noble fighter of justice to like a fucking looter in like Cold War Russia. I'm just like, get to grab all the shit and go.
I mean, it's like the culture in Frigfeist is very different than it is here.
Fair enough.
Olev
Thank you
sees
for that.
nothing. Jesus. Olev, your rolls today.
I mean, should I have advantage because I have a torch?
I'll give you.
Do me and Cindy have advantage because we have the torchlight?
I'm going to say that you guys get advantage just because I want you guys to take these very seriously.
So it's an 18.
So we take everything in this fucking house.
Yes.
After you're like 100 feet away, you hear in the distance, "My stuff!"
Okay, so we take all the armor, weapons, the potion stuff. Is there anything else in the room we can take?
There does not seem to be anything else of main importance. Past that, there's
Is there a second floor?
There's not a second floor.
So it's just the first floor?
They're
Just the
basements.
floor.
And we've taken all the armor,
Yep.
and all the weapons, and all the ammunition, and all the potions. Every single item of any importance is in this table or in Cindy's bag.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, this is.
It's
I'm
fine.
just
He's
hoping
a
a
metal
guard-
worker. He has to melt all this stuff down so he can. It's his stuff. He just has to carry it around with him sometimes.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't have what I
He'll just bring
wanted.
the cart with him.
But what I will do, I'm gonna ask this question: does Cindy have any flasks of oil?
Oh god, he's gonna burn the place down.
She has a single flask of oil.
I'm gonna take that single flask of oil and just start sloshing it around the whole place.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's burning it.
I am a lawful good. Alright, goddammit, I'm a lawful good. I would like to not slosh around the flask of oil. And instead put my torch out like a good boy. like a responsible adult.
Bullshit.
And then I will take my table, my very nice table lashed with a fuckload of stuff. Like, I think at this point I've wasted my entire, like, I've wasted at least 20 feet of my 50 feet of rope just to lash all this shit down and then tie it to myself.
Yeah.
And at this point, I would just like to start dragging this table full of shit that's covered in a tarp, like, I'm just taking it back to the hotel. I don't give a fuck.
One of the guards is just gonna make, sir, what are you doing with that?
So you're just
What's
gonna
under the
walk-
car?
What are you doing with our backup armory? I start moving. I start walking fast.
So now,
Nothing.
walking out and make. Are you gonna like take a are you gonna like go on a less suspicious route, like not the main route, or are you gonna just go forward, just all out?
I'm gonna pull out the map that Brutus gave me.
All right.
Yeah, Josh is already just like, God damn it.
All right.
And I am going to take it, and I would like to take the least conspicuous route to one of the people he told me works in armor and weapons that are less than savory, and I'm gonna ask them if I can use their forge when I get there.
All right.
Damn it, you can't save some for Jacob, because he basically knows how to use any weapon you give him.
To hell with Jacob.
And that would be in this little shack down in the field of Mars.
So
Actually, I already have, like...
walking like, I don't know,
6.
maybe 50 feet.
Just as you're walking.
And everyone who looks at you just looks like, hey, whatever. I'm not paid enough.
So as Olev walks, you hear as the table's just getting dragged across the cobblestone, wood chipping off.
Oh God! All right, yeah.
People just look over, they just shrug, go back to their business.
Like, I'm not paid enough for this.
Damn, another halfling.
Another halfling stealing a bunch of shit? Okay.
Well, not again.
It must be
They're just
Tuesday.
like, whatever. Not my problem. So arriving at the shack, I would like to knock on the door very calmly.
Right.
Actually, I have a question. How, like, what's the radius of the, like, sound you can hear? Like, clearly, and then it's like, you know, it's like softer.
I mean, this is a
Enough.
big city. I don't think you can hear
Yeah,
it.
you can't hear it. All right, but
Across the hustle and bustle of the Bridges district, all you just hear is then just in the background. Somewhere way off in the background.
all right, but now knocking on the door. Who is it? Ugh, God damn it! Ugh. As this very scruffy-looking human, like a long beard, very just so many bags under his eyes. He looks mid-50s. As he opens the door, what do you want?
Hello, my name is Olev Silverfang. I am here wondering if can use your forge.
That's a really weird request, but how did you know I wasn't?
I just pull out the map and I just show it to him. I'm not gonna bother explaining myself.
God damn it, Brutus. Fine, you made your effort here. Sure, whatever. As you just seem
Okay.
very irritated.
Okay, I would like to look over all the pieces I've acquired.
Okay.
Can you shoot me a message on Skype about that so I can see how much glorious stuff I've stolen?
Yes. Alright, so, on to Skype.
Oh, God.
While he's looking over that, should other people be, like, getting their stuff?
Yeah. After this, just start working with Jeriah and the other guy. It'll take me a second to think about what I want to do with it.
Jeriah and the other guy.
I feel so loved.
I forgot your name. Give me a second.
Jacob!
No, wait, that's the new name of our party, Jeriah and the other guys.
That sounds like a band
I
name.
tried to look up fucking things for an ice switch, and just the fucking porn movie comes out. What the fuck?
Mira.
Awesome. Can I get a link to that, Mira, later for other reasons? You know, for a friend.
God damn it. Russian Lolita fashion. God damn it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know how life works in D&D, so I'm just. If that's not right, then tell me.
That is very much not right.
Okay.
I mean, thank you, but no.
All right.
It would be literally if you said it was an armory, it would be an assembly of different weapons. It wouldn't just be generic swords. And on top of that, these guards, you said they're wearing like maybe chainmail or some shit like that. Like what?
No, I think it wasn't actually like there wasn't really any armor on them. They're just like kind of like assassin-looking guard.
The guards that you saw were the ones that were wearing leather armor and studded leather and things like that. Most of the guards like most of like the patrolling guards wear either plated sets of armor or scale mail.
Okay, first off, that is very much that's a big no-no.
Okay.
To give any character plate armor at like fucking second level. Unless they're a paladin, do not hand them this.
All right.
For real.
Ding!
Yeah, like Jesus Christ. So I'd say maybe I'm gonna say 5 suits of scale mail, because you said these guards are mostly wearing like medium armor or like leather. Like most of the patrolling guards are wearing leather armor, and like the higher up guards are wearing nicer armor.
Yeah.
Like okay, like the royal guard I could see maybe wearing plate mail or splint mail. But
Like pretty much the Secret Service of the D&D world.
not even the Secret Service, just the people who are literally standing in the palace.
Yeah.
But the Secret Service would be wearing like studded leather. They don't want to be seen. They're just like move in, stab this guy like 1,500 times, and then walk out. Yeah, like fucking. I'd say 10 suits of scale mail, maybe. Cause I'm just reading off what you sent me and then readjusting it. So I'd say 10 sets of scale mail, and then 5 sets of maybe studded leather.
Great.
And maybe 10 long swords, 5 short swords, and then 5 kind of like 5 polearm type weapons, then maybe 5 bows and enough ammunition for each.
Okay.
So the bows I can't really do anything with. I work with metal. I'll just hold on to them. You never
You
know.
can give them to me.
I'll just hold on to them.
You use crossbows, you don't use bows.
I can use either or.
I'm just gonna hold on to them.
They can be mine!
The annoying little girl, yes.
Like I said, I'll just hold on to them.
Wait. Why not
Okay,
give them
anyway.
Right.
Anyway, what Walker does with his pilfered goods is up to him, so...
Yeah, it's my business, guys. I mean, Jesus. So taking like the 15 swords inside, I'm gonna start working with those, and then then the scale mail.
Right.
And I'll leave the leather armor alone for now. Like I'll have, like let me check real quick, cause I keep forgetting what the hell Olev is wearing right now at the moment. I feel like I'm wearing.
I think chainmail if you're a fighter, I think is what you start with.
I'm wearing leather armor actually, and I think I'm gonna toss on some studded leather, and then save a spot for my sweet boy Jeriah.
Ayy.
All right. Now then.
Okay.
On to,
So that's an 18 armor class.
On to Lord
Damn.
Jeriah.
Oh my lord. Oh my.
So you decide to go to the Church of Lathander?
Yes.
Right, going to this Church of Lathander is in the midst of a lot of other buildings because it seems to not be a big church in this big city. As for that, do you just walk inside, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I do walk inside and stuff.
Walking inside, you see a few priests like stumbling around. You are not completely sure of what they're doing, but they're doing priest things.
Okay.
A priest walks up to you and just immediately goes, "Hello there, young one. What is your name?"
Oh, hello there. You may call me Jeriah. I actually came here because I was wondering if you'd seen a friend of mine. I don't know if he would have come here, but I thought I'd check. His name is Karat. He's about yay high, broad shoulders, sandy hair.
Just give out your real name forever, why don't you?
Hey, I only told the guard the last name that I had. I never told him my first name.
Alright, well then. It's been a while. I might have seen him, but I'm not sure. Last person we've seen of such a name, they went to a bar very distant from here, over near the Northern District. If you know what that is, of course.
Oh, yes.
Is there any other information that you may need from us?
No, not really. I was wondering though, do you have any, holy symbols that I can purchase here?
I believe so. We might be out of stock. Recently we had a very, very big purchase. It was unbelievable. I'll check right now. You can wait here for a moment.
That's
Alright, thank you.
Stumbling off, he goes over to confer with the other priests. So just imagine just seeing 5 just robed people all going together like, oh, do we have this? How about this? And the priest comes back and says, "I'm sorry, but I believe we're actually out of stock."
Oh, that's no problem at all. I'll come back at some point to see if you are more in stock then.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We should have a new, not fully set, obviously, but more than we did today, by tomorrow at least.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then when he walks away, I'm going to there's probably an altar up towards the front of the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so pretty much I'm going to just go up there and kind of just I'm just going to get into a prayer position, and I'm going to start talking to Lathander, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I totally imagine Lathander is just this super chill surfer dude, so that's how Jeriah imagines him, pretty much.
Okay.
So pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and go kneel at the altar, and I'm going to say,
Hey there, Lathander. Oh man, I was, just decided to drop in, say hi. I'm sorry, I'm really not good at this whole prayer stuff. My mom was better at this than me. She was better at all this religious stuff than me. Staying positive, just trying to believe in you, have faith that things are going to be okay. She was a cleric of yours, you know? And I'm trying to do like she did, be positive, have faith in you, but it's hard. Recently, I came into contact with these very interesting people. Olev seems like a good guy. He's a little bit odd at times, but seems good. Fleem is kind of weird around kids, but he's a hell of a fighter, I'll give him that. Jacob, I don't know if you're cool with Torm or anything, but he's one of his paladins and stuff. I'm sure he's a good guy, but he kind of shot someone's dick off, and that was really, really weird. It really like
It messed me
that's-
up a little bit.
Like that's just not something you do to a person, no matter what. Honestly, but anyway, and then there's this princess. I know that I know her from somewhere. I know that it's in my memory, but I just can't get it. And then finally, I haven't found my brother yet. I've been looking for a year now. Just any guidance would be really appreciated. Thanks. Have a good day, bro. I'll see you later.
Are you gonna roll religion
Amen.
on that?
Okay, I can roll a religion there.
Would that be advantage since he's in a
Lathander
tree?
gives no shits.
Oh god.
Advantage, perhaps?
Just did you roll already? I can't see.
No. I
I
let's just.
I
Oh,
Jesus. Either way,
Advantage for natural 20.
I don't think you need it.
you see a multicolored bird fly through one of the top windows and land on your shoulder for a short bit until it sat at you, and then it flies off.
Thanks.
and then I'll
God's
just,
like, here's this dope ass bird, get out.
then I'll just go ahead and start. I'll say goodbye to the priest that I was talking to, and then I'll just start walking back to the bar.
Okay.
Should I roll a survival to see if I get lost in the city?
I mean, you made it to where you are. I think you'd have a good way to know how to make it back.
All right, cool.
I assume.
Okay.
I'd hope so, at least. Oh god. Alright, Travis, what is Jacob? Well, I know he's at the Temple of Torm, but what is he doing?
He's trying to get more information on the city in general.
So, you're praying to Torm?
No, I'm actually talking to a priest.
Alright, ask your questions to the priest, then.
I'm sorry to bother you, Father, but do you know anything about this city?
I've lived here my whole life. No.
I have a very insular life. I just pretty much stay at home and go here.
I know a little. What do you need to know about the city?
I tell him
What am I?
Fuckers. I'm telling him
around here.
I tell him that I'm a paladin of Torm, and I want to know as much information as he does on the city.
Well, all I really know is that our princess has been missing and the king's been out of hand. And so far, most of our lands have been slowly being attacked. We've been slowly progressed on.
I'm sorry, what?
We've been slowly progressed on by a few people because our king has just been out of it, especially in the war sense. He hasn't been very powerful recently.
Neat.
Anything else you'd like to know?
I ask him if there's a chance that I can, that he knows where the castle is.
I feel like you don't need to ask about that. In the city
Yeah,
square.
like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's kind of the Empire State Building of this kingdom, probably.
like, well,
Oh, you mean that giant building on the hill right behind us with spires and shit? Yep, nope, never heard of it.
Might be wrong. There you go. There you go, guys.
Literally that
Never
thing right there.
mind. Never mind. I ask him if he's seen. I ask him if he's seen Fleem. I just give him like a general description of the guy.
Oh, him? Oh. He walked around here earlier, last night, actually. A guard caught him with a child in his mouth. You know him.
Hooray.
I said, I say yes, but
Sadly.
he's... Yes, I say yes, sadly. I am, I'm on a quest with him.
A quest to eat children.
And,
No,
like that, the guard's like, neat. And he starts reaching over for like the bell to call the guard.
Oh, okay.
Why are you not surprised by the child in his mouth?
You aren't very welcomed at the moment, as long as he is existent. Yeah.
I feel like he's just gonna like fucking. He's like, "Hello, 911 tip line. This is the priest of Torm. I've got a notification about a suspicious individual."
Oh god. Alright, well. Jake.
Yeah, then after that I make my way back to the bar.
Alright. We're finally getting people back.
God fucking damn it.
Alright.
So I at least know he puts children in his mouth for whatever reason.
And
yes,
yes, you're not gonna relay that information to anybody,
No,
right?
I am.
Alright, well.
It's like when everyone gets there.
Okay, so I took the studded leather one of the studded leather armors for myself, and I did some resizing on it, and then I would like to, like, and it's not like like crazy Brutus style amazing resizing, like it's just a patch job for now until I can do something a little better, because leather is not something that I'm used to working with, but I have done armor before. It's not impossible for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do and I'm gonna take some time and work with this human who's with me to size Cindy so I can give her a set of studded leather armor.
Alright.
Oh, you just put her in scale mail.
I just deck her out, and so I just melt down scale mail, build her like a full on plate mail outfit, and then just like give her a short sword and a short bow. And I'm like, all right, you're good.
You're good.
You know something? I kind of hope that when Cindy actually... I kind of hope that when Cindy actually has a class, that she's a barbarian, just because I want to see a little 6-year-old just raging and kicking everybody's ass.
That'd be funny.
Right.
On that note, I will give her a short sword and a short bow with about 30 arrows.
Right.
And I'm going to size her up some studded leather armor, and you guys do your thing. I'll be here a while, like, fixing armor, but I'll just tell Josh what I want to do. So I want to get her with the studded leather armor, the short sword, and the short bow. Mm-hmm. I want to keep the other short bows and long bows, if there are any, on the table for later. Mm-hmm. I want to keep a set of studded leather for Jeriah, and then just workshop the other two suits in case. I'll just leave the studded leather on the table with the bows. I don't know what to do with it right now outside of giving it to Cindy and myself. All the long swords and the scale mail, and the short swords outside of the one I gave to Cindy. I'm gonna start working with.
All right. Also, guys, Cindy doesn't need a weapon. Want to know why?
She's already got one.
I experimented earlier.
Sharp piece of wood.
Stab someone with sharp piece of wood. Deals 1d4 piercing damage. Effect: stab someone? ?
So it's
I'm giving her a
makeshift
short
wooden
sword.
dagger.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
It's
giving her a
makeshift
short
wooden
sword.
dagger.
The hell she is gonna shiv someone.
All right. Jeriah, are you going back into your room where Arya sleeps?
So I'll just type up what's
sure.
I'll type up what's currently on the table right now.
Okay. Now in this room, your good friend Arya is still asleep. She's out.
I'm going to sigh and roll my eyes, and I'm just going to try and like kind of poke her to get her to wake up.
Right. She doesn't wake up.
I'm going to check if she's alive.
Give me a survival.
She is not.
Would that be an investigation?
Would that be?
So at some point in the night, Cindy
medicine?
totally shivved her, and she's just been bleeding out slowly.
Roll me.
Or medicine?
Yeah, might as well medicine. Actually, well, you don't know if she needs the help yet. I'm gonna say roll me investigation.
Investigation, let's look there. Ooh, not great, but not too bad. Oh, horrible. She's dead. She's fucking dead.
You just start.
Jeriah starts to pet. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I killed her. No! I can't go back to prison. My butthole can't take that abuse.
Oh god.
I'm going to
My
like
ass is still
start-
sore.
vigorously shaking her to try and see if I'm just freaking out for no reason.
So as Jacob enters the tavern, does all he hear is just.
Oh god.
Would that be? What role would that be?
You just hear that. You just walk in, just.
Yeah,
Just everyone just looking up. It's like.
Oh god.
I just look.
like, it's like, huh, neat.
Well.
No, I just look at the bartender and I'm just like. Did
This has been a
someone
very
come here
stressful
with
day.
a with a prostitute?
Oh. Oh, say that
That's one way of putting it.
again.
I asked the bartender who came in.
Oh, it was your friend, the guy with the
Never gave him a name.
musical thing.
The guy with the musical thing.
That makes sense.
Anything is musical. So
Yeah, and I'm just like,
No, you just look at the bar and you just look at the bartender and say, "Bards, am I right?"
actually, yes. Nah.
I'm married to a bard. Thank you very much.
Just took such offense to that.
I quickly say, well, I'm sure she's very beautiful.
Yeah, just like, Mazel tov.
I'm a girl. I am married to a male. Thank you very much.
God damn it.
Wow. Way to assume their gender.
Yeah, man. Really messed up.
Not all bar owners are men, you know. You don't have to have a penis to own an establishment. Well,
Anyway, I basically go up to Jeriah's room.
Really? Why would you go
Yes!
up there during
Are
that
you gonna
time?
knock or like are you just gonna like open
he,
the
Yes.
door?
he just kicks the door down. Hey, you fucking in here.
No, I'd knock.
Knocking on the door. Before that,
Okay, just real quick question.
What?
Yeah, does she wake
Mario
up
wakes
from
up and
shit?
looks at you just like pissed off. What are you doing?
Well, you're pretty lazy, aren't you? It's already like noon.
I'm
mean, come on.
sleeping. What do you want from me?
I mean, to wake up, I mean, we kind of have things to do.
Give me one important thing that you have to do today.
I mean, I have to try and find my brother, we have to try and figure out why the town that we were at was cursed, and, oh yeah, we need to overthrow the king like your mission is.
And why does any of that revolve around me? Wait.
I just told you.
Wait, no. I didn't like Well, my big thing is, I just need your help when it comes to my time. I can wake up when I feel like it, thank you very much.
I mean, it's up to you, but I also had a question for you.
What is your question?
I'm gonna ask her about the bar that I got information both from the priest and from Mystery about, because he said something about my brother being there.
I
night.
just want to speak up. I kind of ran the math on all the stuff I was carrying, and it definitely exceeds 300 pounds. I'm just gonna say that I still hauled it, but it took some time.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh,
She just stared at you and just like didn't help.
No, she
sat
tried
on
to help, but
top.
she was just
she
like-
sat on top.
She sat on top.
No, she just tried to help, but she picked up the rope and she's just like running and she's not moving anywhere.
It's like a fucking cartoon character.
Oh god. What do you know?
And in the end, you end up dragging her along with it.
Right. Well, now then, actually, do you want me to roll a strength check on Cindy, or are we good with this?
It's fine.
Yes, strength check on Cindy.
Natural 20.
The little girl is able to have more strength than the halfling.
They're about the same size. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically the same. I just want to do this because I feel like it. Oh my god!
Natural 20. Olev is so proud when he was pulling it, and as I'm forging this metal, I think back on it fondly. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and message what's on the thing. So there's these, and then I've also got this. 1 second.
Damn.
And that's after subtracting the stuff that would have been lost in the smelting.
Oh my god. Alright.
So I've just got 450 pounds of iron on the back of this with, like, some fucking armor and shit.
Jeez.
Bright side, I'm not encumbered anymore.
You just stole everything from the town's armory.
Well, looks like they're attacked. They're screwed.
Alright, so...
Not my problem. They'll be like, we need swords and armor fast. Olev can help you out for the price.
Alright. Yeah. Now then, due to your question of the bloody bar, it's really close to the kingdom, actually. It's really close to the castle. You'll see it right in front, actually. It's one of the first buildings as you walk forward down this path. It's actually what the path leads to. It's a bar that's led by this horrific royal guardsman. I do not like him. It's just another person, you know? I don't know much about the bar myself, but I hear that a lot of people go to it for information and such. That's basically the main place, you know?
And at that point, it's like, knock, knock, knock.
Hey Josh.
Yeah?
So I would like to head to the nearest, where's the nearest open market?
That would be over here. This is like where all the people are.
Alright, I will start dragging my cart, or my table of stuff over there.
Okay.
And then I would like
Strength
to, once we arrive, it doesn't meet my, my pull limit.
Right.
So once we get there, I'd like to take everything off my table, remove the tarp, flip the table over, put the tarp on the table, and then start setting out these iron ingots very nicely with this stamp, this seal in the middle of them, and immediately we start like yelling out, "Come one, come all, get your frigweist iron, strongest iron in the region."
Oh my god.
Well,
Deception.
no one really paid him. So, technically, he gets to keep all the money.
Oh god, alright. Before we get to that, so Jacob knocked on the door, right?
Yes.
You see Sylvia go pale as she, like quick as lightning, puts on all of just everything for her disguise. Jeriah,
Just a moment, I'm naked!
Oh, almost died!
Oh my god.
Jeriah just drops his pants and opens the door just like, what? What the fuck do you want? I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of peek my head around the door, not opening it enough for him to really see in there or anything, and just say, "What do you want?"
I tell him that we need to get Olev and the princess together now. I have something I need to tell all of them, and it revolves around Fleem. And I do it in like a serious voice that I am not shitting you. This is important.
Oh, okay then. Well, go get Olev then. All right, I'll be down in a second.
I ask him where he went.
What?
I tell him that I have no idea where he went.
Neither
Well,
does
go
Jeriah,
look
that's
for him
the
then.
point.
No one knows where Olev went.
Go look for him then. Why would I know? Ask Fleem. What? Fleem is the one that's always with him. Why? How do you know he's not with him?
True.
All right. Anyway, bye. And I close the door.
So I'd say at the point that Jacob is walking down the road to try and find me, he just suddenly hears barked out over the top of the area. Come on, for Frigweist iron, strongest iron in the region. Because it takes it takes quite some time to melt down some swords.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that Sylvia can finally calm down, she puts on her full disguise, breathes for a second, and just sighs.
Does Jeriah tell her who it was?
Does anyone care? Jeriah, do you care?
Not really.
Do you think Sylvia cares enough to hear about this right now?
Well, she's putting on her
I'm-
disguise, so she might think it's a guard.
Hey,
I'm just
Jacob
gonna-
was.
I'm just
Why would
gonna
a
say.
guard randomly check a hotel room? Just like, excuse me, I need to make sure that your lampposts are up to code.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say. I assume you don't really care who that was if they didn't see you.
Oh, I have no. Why? Why would I possibly care? No. Jesus.
And Jeriah just chuckled to himself, just like,
Anyway, well, I'm gonna go downstairs to get some breakfast. Sleep well, princess. And then I go downstairs.
Go screw yourself. Now then. Olev, how much are you bargaining these weapons and such for?
they're not weapons.
Just iron.
I'm keeping the weapons further back in wherever I've set up my table and stall. I am selling 1 pound iron ingots. Now the standard going rate for those is about 1 silver piece.
Damn.
But because they were melted down from high quality weapons,
And they're Frigweist iron.
well, they're not, but everyone else is gonna think it is.
Deception check.
Who the fuck's gonna know? And plus, the seal is actually that of Frigweist.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I had to stamp these with my, and like etched into the side is the Silverfang family crest. Like it's there.
Alright.
So if anybody knows the Silverfangs, they'll be like, "Oh, high quality iron, dibs, bro."
Bro!
How
What
much are you
chances of that
charging? They'll be like, "How much are you charging for this again?" I'll be like, 5 gold pieces a brick. Done.
Just sell it back to the town.
Speaking of such, you see a very fancy man, very like beautiful cane. He walks towards you. He has this.
I'm gonna sell each iron ingot for 2 silver pieces. I'll start off at 5 silver pieces, and depending on how the demand goes, I might up the price based on my supply.
Hello there. Hi. I'm Lord Samuel J. What a...
Samuel Jackson?
Don't judge me.
No, it's just Lord Samuel, and his last name is J, as in Blue Jay, or yeah, pretty much just Blue Jay. God damn it!
I'm Samuel J. I see that you are selling Frigweist iron.
Duh.
How much may all this cost, if I may ask you?
450 pounds.
How much does it cost?
Yes.
Is what he's asking.
Yes.
I'm going to tell him that it is a bargain. That while if you are at a trading post for Frigweist, they will charge you 2 gold
10.
pieces. 2 gold pieces for 1 pound of iron ingot, I will charge him the humble price of 5 silver.
Ooh. You seem to be very good at your job, I see. I would like...
He says I'm good at my job. I want to, like, say, Krishna Silverfang did not raise a fool.
Oh, you're part of the Silverfang. Ooh.
I want to like show off at this point. I want to show off my sword, my like actual silver sword. I want to pull it out of its sheath and just present it to him, but I have a vice grip on this thing. If he tries to take it from me, I will like fucking headbutt him.
Why don't you stab him in the throat?
Oh, God.
He just pulls out like a fucking jeweler's loop, and he's like, Mindy.
More or less. He very like he like inspects this blade so perfectly, like looking at every little just piece of it.
I will take 25 pounds of this iron.
Weird.
Holy shit.
How much would that cost?
5 times.
That'll be 12 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah.
Well then. He very quickly takes out the money. Like, he's stacked.
Cost is no.
It's no issue for him.
The Lord's coffers know no bound.
Lord Samuel J has enough money to spare. As he hits the money.
I take it, and I hand him his 25 pounds of quality iron. And I want to look at him and be like, don't forget, sir, put out a good word for Olev. Olev needs money. Everybody needs money. I feel like fucking Watto from goddamn Phantom Menace. I'm just like, I do not accept the credits, only money.
Oh god. Alright, well.
Jedi mind tricks don't work on Targaryens.
Yeah.
Now then. He walks away very happy with himself, like he just got the best deal of his life.
and he's gonna tell people about me, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
He indeed tells people about you. Do you want me to keep going with the customers, or should we go to something else?
Yeah, like, I mean, I just, in my first day, how many pounds of iron ingots do I sell?
I'm gonna sell it.
Do I pass him? Do I pass, like, the fancy-looking guy?
Yes, you do.
On my way to
He's stacked. He is, like, velvet on. He's set. Yo.
Okay, I'm gonna use sleight of hand and try to pickpocket him. Try and see how much.
Don't do this. Alright, actually, you do this.
Yeah, you know what? Pickpocket.
Oh, no.
What?
So...
That is really
You're
bad.
on the 13.
Trying to pickpocket this man, you feel a very heavy force send you flying into the closest building. He looks at you very suspiciously.
What were you doing, young man?
I tell him that the job I have doesn't pay well, and I was seeing if I could get any gold I could get. And I'm basically just gonna try to deceive this bastard.
You'll be like, my family! I need money to feed my family!
Roll deception. Alright, so would this be a wisdom roll? I think so.
Insight.
Right,
Yeah.
insight, more or less.
Wisdom.
Same thing. Oh, god damn it.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, really? Oh,
I needed the gold to feed my family, please.
I feel bad now.
They're
Yes.
starving.
I apologize.
as he takes out 25 gold pieces
Yes!
and throws them at you. Don't pickpocket me again, you peasant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry,
I
sir.
do not like this guy. I'm gonna fucking kill him later.
Yes, now I've got 64 gold.
You have
I mean, that's a
64
big
gold.
step
I
up
have
from this year.
115.
I have a modest 28.
Now then.
Yes, I was able to see if this bastard.
Okay,
I guess
how
magic one.
many pounds of iron did I sell?
All all today.
I'm guessing
so
I'd
about
take a damage.
125.
125 pounds.
Yep.
Is that in addition to the 25 that he took from me?
Yes.
So at today, I'm going to be selling them at the low cost of 5 silver. Tomorrow, the
So you have
price will
75
go
gold total.
up.
Alright.
You have 75 gold total. From like the whole day, including the 25 that you sold him.
Noise. I mean, no, because it'd be I sold 100, so
No,
oh,
no,
yeah.
he said you sold 125 plus the dudes. Right?
Oh yeah. So that's
75 gold total.
Jerrico's on ya.
What's 28 plus 75? 103, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, got that sweet 103.5.
Alright, but you see Jacob walk up to you because he's not here right now, and he walks up to you. Hello there. I am Jacob Goodnight. We must go back. I have.
Why do you have to announce him? Why can't he announce himself?
Because he's not here. He went to go get dinner, like
Ew.
you said.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
Hello, I'm Jacob Goodnight. We need to go get something
I am
and
secret to
stuff.
tell you, let's go.
We have to go to the master.
Wow.
I have secret to tell Jeriah, you and female. Let's go.
I
Wow.
look from like him to intern Cindy, and I'm just like, intern Cindy, of course, does not understand halfling, but I'm going to whisper to her in common, just like, I think he may have hit his head.
It makes sense. That's why you bash into the building, taking 1 hit point of damage.
So I take my iron off the table with Cindy's help and Jacob's help, and I flip my table, and I throw all the stuff back on there, and I throw my tarp over it, and I lash it all up, and then I just drag it back to the hotel.
All right.
I'm back.
Hello.
All right. So
You
So
guys
we're
went
all
back to the
and I start
hotel.
throwing all the shit into the cart that Fleem.
back into the hotel. All right. So back at the hotel. Now, I'm gonna say.
So Wizard Dad and Fleem are both in jail,
Yeah.
and I've just thrown all of the shit that I stole into his cart. So now, if they come by and like, this is all the stolen stuff and some iron ingots, I'll be like, not my cart.
While they were while Jacob was going to get Olev, can I have like done a short little performance to get some gold at this tavern?
You get like 3 gold
Yeah,
pieces.
you get like 3 gold pieces. You didn't have enough time.
Yeah, okay.
3 gold pieces. That sounds
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Now that they're back, though. Jacob, you had important news to tell everybody.
I basically tell him what the priest told me about Fleem and the kid in his mouth. Yes, I say it to him bluntly.
How did that conversation go? Like, guys, come on.
When I hear something going on like that, I'm going to tell Cindy to go get some food at the bar.
I give her...
Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna give her any gold.
She walks off to the bar.
Okay, so
gold does
what
she have?
was Fleem doing?
He was running around town and he apparently had a child in his mouth.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not Fleem. By the way, has anyone seen him?
No, you're the one who knows that he was taken by the guards.
Oh, right.
God damn it, Travis.
Oh, God. I've taken one too many bombs. I've taken one too many blows to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does Olev?
Yeah, just...
Jeez.
How does Olev react?
Walker?
Huh?
Walker...
Walker,
How does Olev react?
I'm here, goddammit. I'm just busy. Give me a second.
Oh.
You said, how does Olev react?
Yeah.
Yes. Knowing that Fleem for some reason, had a kid in his mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's been taken by the guards.
Okay. So
Olev doesn't believe me, does he?
I'm gonna phrase this the best way I can. The minute you say Fleem was running around with a kid in his mouth and Jeriah's like, why? And you're like, I don't know, he got taken by the guards and stuff. And you were just like kind of more or less
Flippant.
I'm gonna leap across the table and start beating the shit out of you.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
What did I do?
First off, you have lied to me in the past, and to make such a horrendous accusation about Fleem, my good friend, is
Okay.
a violation of any rules of friendship that I feel that you and I may have shared.
So
And
like,
well,
without even like trying to
nobody
figure out if
helped
he's lying
me.
or not, you just tackle him.
I put
Yeah,
my-
like okay. First off, he's lied to me in the past, and then this, like, I thought we were becoming friends, and then now I can't find Fleem anywhere, and this guy says that the reason Fleem's missing is because he was trying to eat babies. Like, I don't take that kindly.
I put my shield up to like my head, and I'm like, if you don't believe me, please ask the priest.
Are we gonna roll initiative here?
Is no one gonna help me?
I'm just waiting to see if Olev actually does
Sydney
leap
did.
over the table to attack him.
No, he already
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Athletics.
I'm gonna roll an acrobatics to leap across the table.
Okay,
Average.
pretty
I
average.
mean, it's probably good enough.
And then I'm gonna roll an athletics to start beating the fuck out of him.
All right.
What would that
Oh,
be for me?
Eat shit!
What would that be for me?
How is there any way that he could dodge that? Like, what would he have to roll to dodge?
I mean, he can
Dexterity
make a
saving
dexterity
throw?
saving throw.
Roll athletics to get out of it.
Yeah, because I did not. Yeah, he can roll a dexterity saving throw because I did not roll a very high acrobatics, so you can try and dodge out of the way. Or at least, actually,
Acrobatics or
you'd have to
athletics?
you'd have to roll a dexterity saving throw to lift your fucking shield.
Okay.
He lifted his shield. He lifted his shield, but I rolled a 21 athletics. I ripped that shield right off his arm.
I rolled a 21 too.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
so you
dexterity
lift it,
saving
you're
throw-
able to lift it so you didn't get punched in the face.
Yeah. Okay, when I rolled my acrobatics to jump across the table and punch you in the face, you rolled a 21 and lifted your shield. I rolled a 21 to then grab said shield and rip it off you. You'll have to make an athletics check to hold, or a strength check to make to hold onto your shield.
Do stricter. Oh.
No.
I rip that shield off you and I start beating your ass,
Okay.
Royal.
I'm going to kind of try and just like get up and kind of like try to step between them. So I'm probably going to take a little bit of damage here. So
Wait.
No, thank you for
Is,
reminding me.
is this
I'm gonna
damage
roll-
going to be more or less my armor?
We're about to find out because I'm about to roll my 2 hits. Plus my strength modifier, which is +4. That is a 9 and a 14.
18.
And you don't you have a 16 because you don't have your shield.
Yeah, but
Oh.
So a 9 and a 4. Those both.
are you proficient? Are you proficient in kicking ass?
Apparently I'm. Oh wait. It's attack, so it's actually a +6. That would be a 16 and a 11. So the first one just kind of bounces off his armor. The second one clocks him square in the damn jaw.
All right.
I'll roll some damage with that for that, baby.
Solid D4.
That is a solid 8 to your jaw, friendo.
Oh god.
So I'm at 8, or am I at 4?
You just take
8 points
damage.
damage.
You just took 8.
I just knocked you unconscious.
Did he? No.
I was at 12.
Yeah, he was at 12.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
so you have 4
yeah.
health left.
Took 8. So yeah, you.
Okay.
I about knocked you unconscious with that one punch. I was just like, Gah!
And then with that, I'm going to just get up and just stand between them and just kind of be like, okay, take it easy here. Look, we need to figure...
this
He's
normal
gonna-
human to these little people.
I'm just like holding their heads back while they're trying to run at each other.
No, I'm trying to get away. He's trying to get at me.
Okay, and then
I would like to roll my next 2 attacks, please.
then And wait, I need to still, like, I'm still, like, it's currently probably my turn, probably,
Oh, yeah,
so...
so you'd have to use your, like, what is it, athletics to push it.
Okay, yeah, probably.
It's gonna go very poorly for you.
Yeah, it is, because I have a -1 to athletics.
Oh god, I'm screwed.
So do I roll athletics to push through him, or do I roll a strength check?
You would roll.
Either way, I'm fucked.
You roll in athletics.
That has to be a goddamn. Please get a 20.
Athletics
you're on
versus
athletics?
Athletics versus athletics. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, it was good.
Oh my!
Oh
my god!
So does he?
All right, get back.
I'm just going to be holding Olev back, and I'm going to say, okay, take it easy. Look, I don't want to believe this either. Fleem, he's a good fighter. He's taken care of us quite a few times. So let's just listen and try and figure this out. If Jacob is lying, then I'll let you go at him. All right? So let's just take a minute, figure this out.
I tell him that I heard it from the priest at the Torm church.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I say, I swear, if I'm lying, you can check with him. He'll back me up.
1 second.
Oh god.
I would like to. All right, first off, Jeriah, roll me a persuasion, because I do not believe you. I am ready to fucking go ham.
Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me?
Ah, no.
Yes!
Wait, wouldn't I also have to do a
Yeah, you'd also have to roll.
perception?
No,
Persuasion?
Yeah, roll. You also roll persuasion just because you told your story. All right.
Come on! Please give it to me!
You believe.
Come on!
Actually, I do not believe him, because I can't tell if he's telling the truth or not.
Oh.
I'm on my knees and I am begging!
I know, you rolled a 23 persuasion, but at the same time, I rolled an 8 insight. I have no idea if you're telling the truth.
Oh Jesus.
And on that note...
Please. Oh no.
Oh god.
Jeriah!
Oh, athletics again?
You gotta keep me grappled.
Oh,
Yeah!
Acrobatics! Flip over him!
Oh.
nope.
Flip over him.
God damn it.
That is a 14 plus 6. That is a 20. That hits your ass.
Oh, come on! Does nobody else try to break up this fight?
No.
Like,
Silver
no,
in
no,
the
just knock
background
the fuck out.
laughing.
You.
Like you just scream, please no, and then all you hear is just the crack of my fist against his jaw as he hits the fucking floor.
And as that happens, Cindy walks up the stairs.
All right, he's out. I've had my fun. Olev is calming down.
Alright, well, now that he's knocked out.
Cindy.
Okay, one, I'm gonna ask, you didn't do lethal damage, right? So he's not gonna have to roll death saving throws?
No, I just bludgeoned him down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna say,
Bludgeoned him in that consciousness.
Alright, so, how about we drag this guy upstairs, put him in his bed, and then go see if he was lying.
Cindy.
Dude, I'm practically bleeding out here!
No, you're not.
Alright,
I
you're just
just
unconscious.
cracked your jaw. Quit being a baby.
Cindy basically just came up and just like looked at you guys like,
Fuck this shit.
I pick up Jacob and start dragging him.
Is anyone?
I try to assist. Let's see. Let's see how well I assist you.
This would be with advantage because he's unconscious.
Yeah. Is anyone...
That's an 18 and a 21. We drag him, but my 21 beats Jeriah's 18, so I drag him outside and I lash him to my table.
Oh god, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna ceremoniously kill me if he doesn't believe the priest.
I will lash him to the table with the iron ingots.
All right.
I will make my way to the Temple of Torn.
You have no idea where it is!
I will ask Jeriah where we can find the temple. Wait, I have a map. What the hell am I doing? Of course I know where it is.
It's the massive temple.
What?
It's the massive temple.
I literally just pull out the map, and then, like, as I'm pulling out the map, I look up and I'm like, oh. And I just start making my way over there.
Alright.
While that happens, I'm just going to turn to Cindy and just like,
Well, that was something.
So what is Mira's character doing in all this? Because I've seen Mira moving them around. Like, are they just chilling, or?
Mira's character has been performing a lot of the time. And speaking of Mira's character, hey Jeriah.
Says she's walking.
No. Hey Jeriah, you hear the
Yes.
screaming of a guard. What are you doing here? This is the 5th time you've been here. Mira, your reaction.
I don't care! I'm allowed to, you old man!
Old man. What?
You don't tell me what to do, Dad.
do I recognize the screaming of an...
blowjob, so I expect a
You
blowjob!
recognize the screaming of this, like, a young girl, and then this old guard.
I'm going to just kind of put my hand on my head, tell Cindy,
Okay, go with Olev and make sure he doesn't. Try and make sure he doesn't knock anyone else out. And then I'm going to go see what's going on.
Sylvia
So as Cindy chases after me, at this point, I've already made it to the temple. I would like to kick the doors in.
Okay. Roll me athletics.
Damages.
Oh god. Alright.
Oh
Oh my god.
yeah!
Sir, we run a respectable establishment here. God.
I walk up and I grab him and I lift him a foot off the ground.
Cindy walks in and just looks in terror.
No, hold on, this is hold on. This guy's a human?
Yes.
Okay, so how tall is he?
He's about 5'4".
I lift him a foot off the ground.
Can Cindy just...
I am 4'5". This looks like the fucking Titanic. I'm just lifting him off the ground by, like, his waist.
Shake him around a little.
Yeah, I shake him around a little bit.
Sir, what do you need from me?
First off, he's relatively calm for someone who's just been hoisted a foot off the ground. Well, I have to know if I grab him by
the doors into his temple.
Yeah, if I grabbed him by the waist and I'm lifting him up, actually he's like technically 4 feet off the ground.
Oh god.
It's like 4.5 feet off the ground, so I'm holding him above my head. Like into his eyes.
Wait, does he get any gold? Does he get any gold?
When I shake him, does any gold come out?
From his pocket?
Yes.
I'm not concerned about the gold right now. I'm going to look him in the eyes and be like, I hear from you there is a bugman that was arrested last night.
Yes.
Why?
He's a child.
Where is Fleem?
Yes. Where is Fleem?
As you do this, you see Cindy slightly crawl under you guys, picking up the gold pieces and very stealthily walking away.
She's gonna be a rogue, isn't she?
I will high five her later. Right now, I am busy. Daddy is busy, sweetie. Pick up those coins and get out.
Does he not have anything to heal me with?
No
Like,
one
doesn't care.
You don't need potions. You're unconscious. Shut up.
Everyone walked away from you.
We lashed him to the table and just left him.
Jeriah just like, well, there's someone else new. Let's go over there.
I thought Olev was dragging the table along with him.
No, I just lashed him to the table behind the inn. He's just sitting there.
You just let him shake him.
So as I have this guy, so I've lifted this guy above my head and I've screamed asking where the bugman was, and he said he's eating a child. Make a persuasion check.
I have to make a persuasion.
Oh god, please have good insight, Walker. Please have a good insight.
Oh no!
Oh no, he...
I think the insight compensates for it.
I believe him.
Alright.
So that means you believe me, and you can And someone can fucking finally get me not unconscious.
No one cares!
Okay. First off, you're non-lethally unconscious, which means you're literally in no danger. Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up and be, like, have a fucking headache. No one cares. There is no consequence. Second off, there's more pressing things that matter. My best friend's in jail.
No one liked your best friend!
No one cared about Fleem!
Actually, that's arguably not true. I'm pretty sure like that's one of the reasons why people watch the stream. Is
Nobody but you cared about Fleem.
My issue is like a lot of people watch the stream for Fleem.
So as this dawns on me and like I start to like I'm throttling back my rage. Like I'm still wanting to like shake this dude until I break him into pieces, but I'm like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about all the times he snuck off when we were on the road together. I'm thinking about the strange disappearances in town.
Like the math thing is like going over your head, and you're like figuring it out.
It's like you just see Olev looking around, and you can see the hamster wheel turning, and like geometric shapes are flying around through his mind, solving the equation. And as it finally dawns on him, he sets the priest down. And he looks him dead in the face, and he goes, I believe you, but if you ever come near my party again...
the priest didn't do anything to us.
I look at I look him dead in the face, I'm like, if you see a Dwarven paladin and he talks with you again... do not trust him. And I walk.
Alright.
He already thinks that he's in league with Fleem with eating children.
I know, but now I've planted that seed of doubt in his mind.
Oh god.
Okay.
As far as he knows, I'm just here to kill the bug man.
Oh god. So now then, do you leave the temple?
I leave the temple with Cindy in tow, and then as we're leaving, I heard the coins fall out, but I didn't see any when I put him back down on the ground. So I look at Cindy and I just go, "Good job."
Do you not ask her how much she took?
Oh no, it's her money. She got it. It's Frigvice law. She picked it up at hers. Finders keepers. The oldest of Frigvice tradition.
Anyway,
I pat her on the back like a proud parent would pat their child on the back if they won a reward.
she smiles up at you.
This is more pride than she's ever felt in her life.
This is the most this is the most parental affection she's ever had.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad. I want to hug her and be like, "I'm so sorry, baby."
Now then, MiraIA.
Does she look like she's about to cry?
Sort of
Roll for crying.
She does have like a single tear in her eye, and she's just like, "Yay."
I want to like
for
pick her
crying.
up. I want to like pick,
16 for crying.
I want to like pick her up and give her like a piggyback.
All right. Now then, Jeriah.
Yes.
Are you walking over to the scene with the little girl and the old guard?
Yes. I kind of sigh because I think this was probably something similar to what what has happened to me when I was younger.
Alright, now they're walking over.
You have so much to do, old man.
The next thing you hear is, "I'll tell the king about you!"
What's going on here, friend?
So looking over, you see a guard yelling at this, like, 14-year-old girl, blonde hair, a little... she seemed to have been enjoying herself before this until the guard came over.
What seems to be the problem here, friend?
Mira, you should respond.
This old man! I was just minding my own business when he decides to come and ruin my performance. How dare you, sir?
What performance? You're simply dancing. You are horrific as well. Jesus, I will tell you, you are not supposed to perform around here.
My father
going-
will hear about this.
Your
my-
father?
Deception, Royal Guard's father.
He doesn't
I'm
bother. No,
What father?
Your
I'm going
parents have been
to-
entwined with the king for too long.
I'm gonna just go up to the guard and say, listen, friend. Tell me, what exactly happened? She was performing here when she wasn't supposed to?
Yes, exactly it. This is
Oh,
my job to stop people like this.
I see. Listen, I am so sorry. I take complete responsibility for this. I am her mentor in performing. I am so sorry. She just got away from me. Here, how about I give you something for your troubles? And I kind of hand over 8 gold to
Roll
him.
me persuasion.
Yeah, it's like, let me give you something for your troubles. And then, like, he reaches for the gold, and the guard's like, and then he pulls out his loot, and he's like, no! The guard's like, God damn it.
Alright, well, he believes you. First, Mira, hearing that this person is saying that they're your mentor, how does that make your character feel, and does she respond to it?
Also, first off, that would be a deception, not a persuasion, but still, nonetheless.
It's the same. It's the same bonus I have.
Either way, Mira, do you respond to this?
I don't respond to it now because it gives me an excuse to get away from the guard, but I will.
Mira, roll an insight. Is he your mentor? Do you believe it? And he's just like, I'm her mentor, and you're like, huh, yeah, I guess he is.
Well, the guard, like...
Also,
What?
can I just say that it's like Mira's character is like a sucker for a pretty face is one of her traits, right?
Yes.
I have an 18 charisma. I am beautiful.
Actually,
I
yeah.
have 19 charisma. She'll be more
actually-
attracted to me.
Actually, roll that. Make her roll an insight, because if she is a sucker for a pretty face, and this dashing man comes out and is like, "Oh yes, I'm her mentor," like she could fall in love with him. So you'll have to roll an insight.
Mira.
Jesus. Well,
Well, first off, you know he's not your mentor, but second off, you are infatuated with Jeriah Flint.
Okay, so I hand
He's
over.
rocking those tights.
So I hand over the 8 gold to the guard for his troubles.
He takes the gold. He's still like a little angry. He's definitely a little angry. But he walks away like, don't perform here again.
Yes, of course. I'm very sorry for this, sir.
Now then.
Well, that was an ordeal. And who might you be?
who the hell are you?
Oh, hello, who the hell are you?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna give a dad joke. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, if you weren't, I am.
You're unconscious.
You are. You are.
No, I mean, it was like,
All right. So I'm gonna turn to her and say, "Well, I am the bard Jeriah, and you."
I'm only the best dancer in all of the world. Fuck you.
Insight.
Yeah. She has to roll a deception against that.
Yeah, Mira, roll deception.
Advantage.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
I'm gonna go along with it. I'm gonna say, well, good for you.
you roll. But I'm gonna say this now. She definitely looks like she believes that she's the best dancer in the world.
I'm gonna say,
Okay, well, that's very nice. Now, why were you performing there when he obviously didn't want you to?
Why should I care about what he thinks?
Well, you can get into a lot of trouble if you try to perform in a place that doesn't want you. Trust me, I know.
and then I'm just gonna say,
Look, kid, just come along to where I've been staying. I'll get you something to eat, and then you can be on your way.
Stranger danger.
also the princess is next to me, right?
Yeah, the princess is just
Absolutely.
She's like she just can't comprehend the stupidity here.
I'm gonna actually turn to her and say, "You know her?"
Why would I know whoever this is? That one,
I don't know.
Whoever this is. Ugh.
History check. Do I know this person?
Actually, wait. I gotta roll history as her, because this person's been in this town for a while. This city. Kingdom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tis my good friend, Lina Remmings!
She looks this person in the eyes. Oh, no.
Oh my god, it's the actual queen!
Oh no, the greatest dancer in all the land!
I don't think we want to take this person with us personally. No, not at all, actually.
Would you like to explain why?
No one likes her.
Well,
she's annoying, a brat, her family's rich, you get the point.
yes, well,
She's spoiled.
My family is richer than your family.
You know,
yes, well, I have no doubt about that.
Wait.
Yes, well, I have no doubt that your family is richer than mine. It's kind of easy to do.
I feel like at this point, like, Lina's just lying her ass off. Like,
I am a princess.
I feel like your family's like maybe middle class at best.
I am goddamn rich, princess.
On this cue of just grumbling bitchy teenager getting mad about other bitchy teenager, I want to kick in the door of this establishment, dragging the unconscious husk of Jacob Goodnight behind.
Oh, come on!
This is not an establishment. This is just like
This is just in the street.
This is just in
like
the street.
we aren't at the inn yet.
I would like to kick in the door of the street.
As you're walking by, you just kick a street lamp.
It falls over. No,
Wouldn't that be?
I want to just look up, look at the situation, sigh like really heavily, and then walk to the back and like unlash Jacob from the table and start dragging him.
Okay.
Ow,
I'm going to look
ow,
back at this and I'm like,
ow.
Oh shit, I left Jacob there.
You see Cindy.
Everyone forgot!
You actually see Cindy walk over to the girl like, "Oh my god, finally someone at least younger than these old people."
So as Cindy is excited about having a new friend, I drag Jacob's unconscious ass out to the front of the street, and I just kind of like, flop him in front of everybody. And at this point, I would like to take a little bit of my wine flask and just start pouring it on him to wake him up.
Okay.
can I just
I have a
ask,
19
what
person,
time
so
of
does
day
he-
is it?
So is
like
Mira's character
late
sitting with
afternoon.
me?
Late afternoon. So so people like late afternoon. There's still some people mucking about, but they just watch me drag an unconscious guy out, start throwing wine in his face. Just another Saturday afternoon in City Square.
Oh god.
Okay, so
You're a
does he
little bit
wake
like
up?
Smothered in wine.
Does he wake up?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you wake up?
Yeah, do you wake up?
Yes, yes.
He's just,
God,
you just
what?
wake up.
What's
You just
happening?
wake up covered in wine, and it's like you wake up covered in wine, and I say,
Wow, you really got trashed last night, huh?
Roll it. It's like
"Deception." Oh no, he doesn't.
No.
Give him advantage, give him
Jacob, roll
advantage.
insight. Jacob,
Try to
roll
handle it inside.
Insight. I'm convinced.
The last thing I remember is Olev punching me in the face. Yeah, that happened at the party last night.
Wow. All right, now.
Do I still have everything on me?
Yeah.
Or did someone decide to be a little shit and take something?
You have everything.
I didn't take anything from you. I just dragged your ass out there.
Probably left the shield on top of him.
Oh wait, no, we left the shield in the
Shield?
bar. I didn't touch his shield. I just dragged him out. His shield's still in the bar, probably.
All right, Lina. Now then,
I'll say that Jeriah probably picked up your shield since you rolled in athletics as well.
Lina.
Yeah, I'll just pick up a shield.
So she's smitten with me.
So, Lina, with this little girl walking up to you, really excited to have someone that's finally like at least somewhat around her age. What's your name?
8 years older than
What's your name?
I'm Lina. What's yours, little girl?
My name's Cindy. Well, what do you do?
I'm only the best dancer in the world!
Insight.
As she strikes a fucking JoJo pose.
Roll me deception.
I've
This is
never
how
seen
she-
JoJo.
Mirror, roll me deception. Alright, I'm gonna roll her insight. Oh no.
I was about to say, I was about to say, what like basis would Cindy have for this? Like, what dancers has she
She's
seen?
only lived in that one town for her entire life.
To do a dance. Roll me performance.
I'm going to perform on my lute just to put a little song to go along with this.
Mirror, do you perform?
It is a beautiful song.
Do you perform for this little girl?
Yes.
Roll me performance.
This isn't gonna be good.
Please be in that
No.
one.
Oh, wait!
Ooh. This is grand, like the mix of you two. Oh god. She just like Cindy looks overjoyed.
She's a little girl. She doesn't know much outside of that town. Besides what she's seen with us.
Yeah, so like either way, both of you guys had advantage because she just doesn't know what things are.
No, I'm the best dancer she's seen!
Yep, you are.
Oh, sorry. You continue, and I'll speak then.
You are literally the best dancer in the world to her. She has never seen a single other dancer before.
So every time someone dances in front of Cindy, is she gonna have to roll insight to keep believing that Lina's the best?
Yeah.
I mean, she did a pretty good dance right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good dance.
Yeah, accompanied by my beautiful lute playing.
At this point, because everyone's distracted by dancing and lute playing, I would like to slink off to the prison where they're keeping Fleem.
Okay.
So as I approach the guardhouse, what do I see?
It looks like it's not like a major prison. It's just a guardhouse. Like it has like a, if you would walk in, there's like a little appointment desk. Like, oh hey, what's up going on? And like it's just.
Oh god, you're just gonna see
it's
dead
like,
guards everywhere.
Oh god, there's basically like it's just the place where they put people that aren't that.
So as I approach the front desk, I. Okay, as I approach the front desk with this, obviously, what do they look like?
This is a like a 20-year-old human girl. Like she, blonde hair, blue eyes. She's just simple.
I reach into my bag and I pull out the guard captain's crest that has been forged by Brutus, and I would like to look at the name that's on it.
Alright. The name that is on there is Olev Silverfang.
Oh my god. He didn't even bother to use a fake name for me. I'm gonna fucking kill him later.
Well, you have one for
No,
everyone.
all of the guard crests say Olev Silverfang.
Do they? Do they really?
Well, you have to pass it around and check.
Except for one that says Cindy.
Why would I have to check? I'm literally pulling them out in the torchlight and looking right at them.
Alright, so one says Olev Silverfang. The two of them say Galeus, and the rest of them say Olev Silverfang.
So I have two crests that say Olev Silverfang, and then two crests that just say Galeus.
Yes.
I'm Olev Silverfang. This is my brother, Olev Silverfang.
I'm Goliath.
I'm Agent Silverfang. This is Agent Silverfang. We're here.
No relation.
Yeah, no relation. We're here to investigate your pipes. So yeah, I'm gonna totally get my money back. Come hell or high water.
He was drunk. He probably was drunk at the beginning.
Like I
Didn't give a
said,
shit.
come hell or high water. So I would like to pull out my captain's sigil and show it to the lady there. I'm like, hi there. My name is Olev Silverfang. I'm working with the the deep cover division of the Freakweist infiltration unit. I am currently posing as a member of the Silverfang clan. I would like to see your current inmates. I hear that you have you all brought in what appears to be a Thrycreen. He is a wanted criminal.
She looks at you. A little
Deception.
confused. She's never heard of such a person before. Roll me deception with advantage because you do have the crest.
God damn it.
Well, she still gets a natural one.
It's too natural. All right, she believes.
Yeah,
you.
it's too net.
No, she believes you. She.
All right, neato.
Yes, we did bring a Thrycreen in actually. The way that he named himself was Savoror the Great. But
I nod. I'm like that. This sounds like the individual I'm looking for. If I bring him to the Freakweist government, I will be rewarded heavily, and I will be allowed into certain inner circles that could allow the kingdom of the kingdom of Balin to prosper.
then
You would like this to happen, would you not?
Deception.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, of course.
As she's staring, I'm like, this sounds like treason to me.
I
Do you wish to be reported to the king? I want to stare her down angrily and start intimidating her.
Roll intimidation.
Natural one.
Advantage.
With advantage.
Oh!
Stop trying to do charisma things without your bard present.
So I'm more or less just like, this sounds like treason. Do you wish to be reported to the king? And she's just kind of like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Who needs a job?
I could get a job
I'm not
anyway.
paid enough for this.
She just stands up and walks out. I'll leave my badge and gun at the desk. I'll be back tomorrow morning.
Do you want to go see this Thrycreen thing or not?
I want to look her in the face and be like, yes, I do. I thought I was very clear about that.
Yes, but then you decided
Doing
to
this
go off
shit,
on a tangent, so... Either way. He's in the back room.
As I walk past her, I would like to make a perception check real quick, or I would like to use my passive perception of, if I remember correctly, it is
It's gonna be 13, I think.
My passive perception of 13. Do I notice like a check-in, like where they would keep items confiscated from prisoners?
Yes.
Lockup. That's what it is. Lockup. Yeah. So I see it.
Yes.
You said do I see it?
I said yeah. All right. So well, from what you can tell, the moment you walk by, there's under her desk is it's basically where they put all the confiscated items, because this is not a very big place. This is a small place for all this.
It's just like a cardboard box.
Yeah, basically.
I walk back to Fleem.
Okay. Hey there.
So as I approach Fleem's cell, I would just like to look at him. And my face is just honestly the most deadpan face that Olev can ever afford.
So with a big smile.
No, it's just deadpan. It's just I just stare at him.
All right. Is there something wrong, good friend?
I hear you are in prison for eating a child.
Well, it was... Who told you that?
How do I know you're not lying?
I look at him and I go, a priest of Torm, the city guard, and the lady at the front desk.
I was
Thank
falsely-
God he didn't point me out.
Yeah,
Thank God he didn't point me out.
I was very falsely accused. I was just simply walking the streets and they just took me
Deception.
over.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother rolling insight against that. I absolutely believe him.
Alright.
Because I've seen a lot of racist persecution against him. I believe that he was just walking the street, but at the same time, the evidence is overwhelming.
He believes he wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I believe he wasn't doing anything wrong, but I don't believe that he's never done anything wrong ever.
I'm so glad that you didn't. I'm so glad Olev did not point me out. It's like Jacob, Lady of Francesca, probably didn't point.
So Olev looks at Fleem and he goes, "So you were just wandering street and not doing anything wrong at all?"
Basically, yeah. There's apparently a curfew here or something.
And this child they come up with is just excuse.
I guess they just kind of took me away. I guess like a lot of Thri-kreen basically prey on younger things, but I could go for animals rather.
Okay, so I know nothing about Thri-kreen, but the fact that he mentioned that they've that the people around here have heard of them, that seems suspicious to me as well. I would like him to roll another deception check.
Yours in that one this time. No.
I'll roll insight against that.
Alright.
I'm feeling lucky. Wait, is that with advantage or disadvantage?
I mean, there's a lot of proof
There's a lot of
towards
proof, I'm gonna
Fleem
say.
being.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You
doesn't
believe
matter.
it?
I'm like, okay. So at this point, I'm looking around the place trying to think of a way to bust him out. So, are there any other
If you have
guards?
a
Or is it-
grenade.
are there any other guards? Or is it just this lady?
There's a single guard inside like the jail area, like with a few jail people. Just a single guard, just standing there, just ugh.
I'm going to do something drastic.
Oh no.
I look Fleem dead in the face. I'm like, I need you to choke me.
Just put my hands around your throat and just.
Yeah, duh.
Okay.
So he just grabs her around the minute his hand touches my throat, I go, "Hell, he is choking me!" As loud as I can.
The guard that was really bored before, like, gets up like, "Yay, action!" Then looks at how the bug man's choking you, just, "Oh no!" And comes over to separate the hands from the neck. It's fairly easy because Fleem wasn't trying that much.
The minute he separates our hands, I want to punch him in the dick.
Okay.
That's a 25, my good man.
That hits.
Yeah, his crotch.
Roll
It's-
for
it's-
damage.
Oh
That's another
God.
8 damage to dick punch.
He gets down on his knees, and you see him start to cry.
And the minute he does, I just go, Fleem, no.
Wait, what? What?
Okay. You know what? Fleem. Okay, first off, Fleem wouldn't be like that. He would just grab the dude and snap his neck. He just, he wouldn't quit.
All right. I didn't know what you wanted him to do, so I just.
So Josh, just as a question, the guard has his back turned to Fleem. He's already taken some damage. If Fleem attacked him right now and tried to snap his neck, would he succeed?
Yes.
Okay, so Fleem just snaps his neck. Does this guy have the keys on him?
Yes, he does.
Okay, I take the keys off and I hand him and I start fiddling with the lock.
All right. So, unlocking the little cell because there weren't many keys. Fleem gets out just quick. Just thanks, man.
I take the weapon off the guard. Like, all weapons the guard has, I just take them off and I start throwing them in my bag.
Okay.
And at this point, I tell Fleem to go knock the lady out front, or up front out.
Gotcha. As you see him pretty much just like solid snake crawl over and just jump up at the lady. Jumping up at the lady.
Just like snaps her neck.
Yeah.
I say knock her out, he just snaps her neck, he's like, whoops, my hand slipped.
Fleem totally has Olev wrapped around his finger.
Yeah, so, lady dead. Oh god. Fleem basically jumps up and like punches the lady in the neck.
And just neck snaps.
Yeah.
So are there any other prisoners in the cells?
There are 2 other prisoners. There is a half-orc in there.
So during all this commotion, like, what are they trying to like get out?
The half-orc is asleep. The other one that's inside a different jail cell, there's a dwarf that's shouting, "Hey, get me out of here!"
I run over to him and I'm like, "What is your crime?"
I killed about 15 people.
and I'm just like, okay. And then I just turn around and run over to the half-orc. Hey!
Yes.
Does it look like Brutus?
No, it does not.
What is your crime?
I slept everywhere.
Oh, he slept everywhere, did he?
Okay, roll. Is he lying to me?
He doesn't look like he's lying to you. He seems like he just was like sleeping on the ground, like the pure ground.
So he's just a vagrant.
Yeah.
I unlock the jail cell. I open it and I look at him and I'm like, I hear you're sleeping everywhere. Do you need a job?
Yes.
Come with me if you want a job. And I just run off.
Come with me if you want the job.
Settle.
So at this point, like, all the stuff in the lockup, like, me and Fleem are dividing it up. Fleem is getting his stuff out of lockup. I want to look at whatever's left in there.
There is a battle axe from the half-orc. And there is like a collection of like 5 different five different knives, all from the dwarf.
I take all the knives and I hand 2 to the half-orc, and then I grab the battle axe and lift it with ease and I hand it to him.
Thanks, man.
And now,
And is there anything else?
it does not seem to be anything else. They didn't seem to have much on them in the first place.
Is there anything on the lady? Like any gold or anything like that?
There's 15 gold pieces on the lady.
I take 15 gold pieces and I spit in her face. How dare she not be intimidated by me?
Oh god, alright.
Why not rub one out on her body?
Oh, Jesus!
Okay, first off, I am not that kind of a man.
Oh god.
Olev believes in consent, thank you.
Now then.
So at this point, with new companion in tow,
alright.
I head back to the bar with Fleem and the half-orc.
What the fuck happened?
By now, Jeriah, Lina, and just everyone is back in the bar, and they see you run in there with this big half-orc, like 6'5" half-orc with this giant battle axe.
and two daggers that I just gave him.
Oh,
Once you
sweet
enter the
Lathander.
bar, they all look at you like, what the hell did you guys do this time?
And I look at them as well as everyone in the bar, and I just want to be like, hello, I'm from Frinkweist, very nice.
Okay.
And then I want to like hurriedly run over to the table where my people are and sit down with them and like motion the half-orc over.
The half-orc comes over and says,
I'm guessing Jacob's just holding like an ice pack or something to his
Yeah,
mouth, like
you're holding a cold steak to the place where I punched you in the face.
Alright.
Jeriah's just going to be like, okay, what happened?
Nothing. Everything is okay.
Why is Fleem out of jail? Did they release him?
did they release Fleem?
I want to look at them and I'll be like, under Frigweist law of due process, he has been released on probation for good behavior.
You see the half-orc glaring, like, dead-eyed at the bartender. Oh, God.
I
Wait,
I wanna look
Jacob
at
basically just says, translation. Yeah, he's free.
I want to look at
Wait,
the half-orc, and but before anyone can ask me any more questions, I want to look at the half-orc and I'll be like, what is going on?
I don't like her.
And I look, is this like her like ex-boyfriend or some shit?
That's a good question.
I want to look at him and I'll be like, don't worry about her right now. Focus on the conversation.
What conversation? We're yelling at each other.
I hand him 10 gold pieces. I'm like, this is your pay for the day. Shut up.
Okay.
This is not dealing with this right now.
89, that is totally his ex.
Wait, what?
I just rolled a D100. It's an 89.
Okay.
For if it's his ex or not.
Oh, God. All right.
It's most likely his ex.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So.
So I'm gonna say, okay, so what's happening? Didn't he eat a child or something?
No, false pretenses. It is a lie to make more hate on the dry clean.
I'm going to turn to Fleem and say, so you didn't eat a child, and wait for him to answer.
No, I did not.
Insight.
Oh, God damn it. Come on.
And he has to roll.
I want to see what his deception
Come
is
on,
first.
Fleem. Oh!
Jesus. Okay. I need an 18. God dang it. Son of a...
Works for me.
What about Jacob? Does he believe it?
Does
I'm
Jacob-
rolling the insight.
Does Jacob believe it? And does the princess believe it? And does Lina believe it?
And does Cindy believe it?
Lina, roll an insight.
I'll roll for Cindy. You roll for the princess.
Alright. Where did Lina go?
So do I believe him?
You believe him. Everyone believes him.
Cindy
Well, I mean,
is a little suspicious.
It's. I thought it was a disadvantage because he's.
Wait.
He just broke out of prison.
Well,
Yeah, I think
Shut
that
up!
would be disadvantage.
Olev believes him. No one else believes him
I mean,
except for Jeriah. Jeriah's just like
The two
oh, cool,
good
man.
people believe him.
The two people who fought and bled alongside Fleem and actually considered him a friend believe him. Everyone else is like, yeah, fucking no, this guy's a son of a bitch.
I'm gonna roll for Lina because I don't know if Mira's here.
No, she said you'd BRB.
Damn it. Alright.
Rib.
Well,
She's just like, yeah, cool, mate.
cool, mate. I'm the best dancer. What's up?
I gotta return.
What if you're lying?
Yeah, Mira, so you're the best dancer still. Don't worry about it.
No, I would like Fleem to say, what if you're lying?
Okay, wait, what's happening though? I want to go get tape.
People think Fleem has eaten a child, but others don't.
And they're absolutely certain that he and they're absolutely certain he has. Like they know without a shadow of doubt he's not lying. He's lying through his ass when he says he didn't eat a child.
So Lina,
I would-
Jeriah, and Olev are all on the side that Fleem didn't eat a child. What?
I would ask.
Why
Fleem-
should I be on his
Okay,
side?
okay.
He's a weird bug man.
Lina's never met him. She doesn't care. She just looks at him. She's like, ah.
Ah!
And he's like, did you eat a child? No. And she's like, okay.
Alright.
I-
You're fucking ugly.
I would ask if I would have advantage on that since I was already suspicious of Fleem around children, but it doesn't matter. I still believe him after that.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, the others don't. So the question is, are they going to be like, yeah, no, he ate a fucking child?
I choose to act like I believe him.
Oh.
I just go. No. I turn to Olev and I'm just like, yeah, I believe you.
Arya May, she sits back like she believes him. Cindy, guys, he's obviously lying. What are you talking about?
Shut up! I basically say to my teeth, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Can I?
I want to look.
Who do I believe more, Fleem or Cindy?
Would that be another insight, or is this just who do you trust?
Persuasion?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I guess in this case, it's who have you bonded with better?
It's like it's hard to say because it's like Fleem is like
Flip a
I haven't
coin.
really bonded with him. I'm very like I'm iffy about him, but it's like I have known him longer than Cindy, so I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I'm conflicted, is what I'm gonna say.
Flip a coin.
Ah, yeah, that is a good idea. Let me see if I have coin.
Tails is Fleem.
I want to look back and forth between Cindy and Fleem and look very confused.
This is like a telltale game.
This is an existential crisis for Olev. Like,
yeah, I'm
he and
acting like
Cindy
him.
have bonded so much, but him and Fleem have history. He's not sure what to believe.
Heads, I believe
I'm
Cindy.
basically just going.
Like Olev's entire
acting-
world is crashing down right now. Like,
I'm acting like I'm with Fleem.
She believes. Alright, so Dry, you believe
I-
Cindy.
I believe Cindy, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna turn to Fleem, and I'm gonna say, "Are you lying?"
No.
deception.
Is that another deception check?
Most likely, yeah. Deception. Alright.
At this point, because I am suspicious now, I am going to roll an insight check.
Alright. Oh.
He's still leaving.
Can I
Also
roll
leave
an
them.
insight to just kind of get an opinion?
Sure.
Yes. I'll still roll for Cindy. Roll for Arya May.
Alright. No, Arya May already knows.
No,
So
the people
Cindy-
that already didn't believe him probably don't
Yeah,
need to.
Cindy-
Oh yeah, right. Fair enough.
So now Jeriah and Lina don't believe him either, but Olev still.
Can I just kind of
I
slowly
still-
back away?
I still need a minute.
Lita just like you see Lita like very slowly like step to the side a little.
She steps aside, starts backing away, and knocks an arrow. You know, the usual.
I'm gonna be very like, this probably isn't gonna work at all, but I'm going to try to do the same thing I did with the one guard with the message spell, and I'm gonna try to impersonate Fleem and implant a thought on his head saying, "You should tell the truth to us."
Roll me performance
Deception.
for your theme, for your deception and performance actually, because no, yeah, all right, yeah, deception.
Just deception.
Deception.
Okay.
Deception.
It's the same thing for both, so it doesn't really matter. Can I have advantage since it's in his head?
Wait, what sense does that make? Ah, in his head.
I don't know.
Alright, Fleem, let's...
How well does Fleem know his own mind? Not well enough, apparently.
Well, he pushed everything good to the front, everything bad to the back. It's kind of empty space, 90%.
I ate a child. Ugh.
I feign gasp.
I will roll an insight to see if I believe him.
You don't know what's going on.
I know that he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but I know that was the truth. I just don't know how much of it.
Alright, well...
I'm going to just stand in front of Cindy. and I'm gonna try to move Cindy over to where the other relatively young person is, and I'm gonna just try and stand in front of them.
I look at Fleem and I'm like, Fleem, good friend. Why would you do such horrible things?
It's the only way I can eat.
How do you know?
Have you tried anything else?
Of course I've tried other things. I just threw it up afterwards.
How many times?
Quite a lot.
I thought he said he tried like twice.
Yeah, I thought he tried like 2 things and they were both rotten, so he just ate children.
Can he actually eat other meat?
Yeah.
Yes.
It has to be young meat. That's the thing about his character. It has to.
No,
be...
he does. He believes that it has to be young meat. He doesn't actually. It's actually just fine if he doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Why doesn't he just eat like lamb or some shit?
No, like all he's done is eat rotten food and then children. Like he has no basis for what is and isn't good food.
Oh god.
Olev would like to look at him like my entire world just came crashing down. Like the one thing I knew to be true is not. Like,
oh god.
I want to walk over to him, like standoffishly. So of course he's gonna probably like reach for his blades.
Right.
In the middle of this, can I just walk up to Olev and I'm like, okay, I don't want any part of this. Can I just get my guard sigil and my
It's like nighttime by now, so it's like you might as well just go to bed.
Yeah, actually, I just go to bed. I just yell, nope, not getting in this.
Not again.
Night.
So I walk up to him.
Right.
And I look at the barmaid and I say, "Your finest meal, please. For 2."
She gets to cooking.
I sit down at a table and I wait for Fleem to join me.
Fleem joins you at the table.
We wait for our food.
Alright.
I usher everyone else to the other side of the bar.
Lina, do you get
Why not just upstairs towards the rooms?
I usher the half-orc over to me in case things go south during this.
Alright, the half-orc comes over. Lina.
Because I'll split my meal with him.
Lina,
what weapons?
Just to defy Jeriah, do you go and sit down near Olev and Fleem?
Wait, what?
Actually, what weapons are?
I'm trying to get you over to the other side of the bar, away from Olev and Fleem, and he's asking if you
I don't
defy
want to
you.
get eaten, so.
Enough.
Just walk up the stairs. Walk up the stairs and leave.
So does our food arrive?
Your food arrives. It's a very well cooked pork meal, like very well made.
I would like to. I don't know if Fleem's ever used utensils in his life, because I've never seen him eat. So I take my knife and fork and I start cutting gently into my meat so that it just enough pressure that it cuts through the skin of things, and then I start eating my food very very patiently, taking time to savor the meal.
Okay.
What does Fleem do?
Fleem just watches you eat.
I pass some of my food over to the half-orc and let him eat.
He takes a few bites.
I wait for Fleem to eat his food.
Fleem does not eat.
I look at Fleem, I'm like, eat your food, friend.
It's not gonna taste right.
Eat your food, please. Trust in me. I have not lied to you since, despite you not returning the courtesy.
He takes...
Did I just guilt trip Fleem into eating food?
Yep.
Yes.
He takes a very slight bite.
And
My thing with Fleem is that Michael told me that his character had tried to eat other food before, but he did vomit.
but it was rotten. Is what he said. It was what he was saying.
But for a few of the other things as well, like he can eat child meat and he won't throw up. Like he tried to eat adult meat and he threw up.
This isn't an adult. This is just it's an animal.
But was
It's
it
a cook-
killed young
it's a-
or old?
It's a cooked animal. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He does not throw up.
I'm assuming he just starts diving in at this point.
He has not had a meal in so long.
I had one last night. But...
I split the portions. Well, he tried to have one last night. I split the portions of my meal between myself and the half-orc, and I just start eating my food.
Right. Everyone just started eating. Is everyone just like watching the scene from afar? Like,
Yeah,
I'm going to once I see that Fleem is actually eating it, I'm going to turn to Lina and say, "Hey, do you want to work together and make some coin?"
Wait, what?
I say, "Do you want to work together and make some coin?"
Yeah, sure.
sure.
All right, so I start playing my lute, so for us to start making some money. Oh, son of a!
All the strings break.
Lina, roll your performance.
Oh God!
Oh wow, Lina
she's
does
great.
Jeriah doesn't make much coin.
Yeah,
Jeriah strums with one hand, then snaps a lute string. He's like, ah, shit.
Damn it.
yeah.
Jerry's
like-
like, what the fuck?
I try to play it off as like it's been a stressful night.
Sure it has.
Oh wait, that was a persuasion. No.
It's still the same roll, you know it.
Performance funny.
No, we're not.
Question.
We're not.
Question.
Yeah.
This half-orc that's sitting with me,
Okay.
does he have black hair with a single white wisp in, like, his hair?
No.
Oh, god damn it. I was gonna be so happy if I finally met Donk Thunderstone, voice of the thunder.
No, he would only be talking about that.
No, he'd be like, I don't trust them. Then I'd be like, then as we're eating, he'd be like, so have you guys heard about the thunder?
Yeah, he's missing all the screws.
Alright, well. This is half-orc.
Michael,
Like, dig in.
God, imagine Michael's reaction.
By the way, you can't
Like
eat
when you-
children anymore.
Yeah!
So then how am I gonna die?
Oh right, damn it! Now we can't kill Mira's character off in a cool way.
No, she just... Random strange music plays! And she goes out and walks into the river. She drowns.
No, I mean, we said we'd be bringing her back next session in case Michael doesn't show up, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can just be like, well, see you later.
If Michael does not show up.
Catch you later, fam.
Yeah.
Peasants.
Peasants.
Wait, is she a noble or an entertainer?
She's an entertainer with rich parents.
So you're not.
Basically, she's a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not a noble.
She is not.
No.
That means your family has like they're just rich. You have no like you have no land, no title, no position in court.
But you all are peasants.
I don't give a shit.
She's 14. She doesn't know the difference between being rich and being royalty.
Yeah, the Silverfangs are like minor nobility. Like I don't care what you think.
Oh god.
In my home country, I'm very important. Right here, I'm not so great.
In
Down
the circus,
here,
I'm very important.
Now then, Walker.
Mm-hmm.
You see this half-orc get up and walk over to the barmaid.
Been a while. Huh.
And you just see him angrily just like growl at this lady. The lady looks at him, looks up and down at him, and growls back.
Are they gonna start fucking in the middle of the bar?
Please let that happen.
Not exactly. You see the
There's growl, and then there's just like. I couldn't keep my hands off you. It just quickly turns into like a D&D R-rated movie.
Oh.
Josh roleplays both characters very vividly.
I can. Sorry.
But in the middle of the night, we just hear a woman scream and an orc growl
Alright, so.
from the bar.
Oh, Jesus. You see this lady raise a fist and attempt to punch this orc in the face.
Does she succeed?
No, she does not. But now, missing this attack, that succeeds, and the half-orc, just square across the face, deals 5 points of damage as he punches this across the face. Now then.
Is that a sign of affection?
Wait, what?
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a sign of affection.
Jesus. Does anyone try to stop them from here on out?
No.
I
don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening, but at the same time, I trusted him and he just punched the barmaid who made our food in the face. I'm gonna take my cleaned off plate and lob it at his head.
Roll me? That would be dexterity, right?
That is a 16 plus my strength because I'm hucking it like a discus.
Alright.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
How much is a plate of damage?
I'm gonna 1d4. Oh,
That is 4 points of damage. Good God, I'm just rolling like solid 4s all night. I love it.
You see
It's a solid 8 points of plate to the back of the head.
You see him like put his head get just slammed down, and he looks over at you. They're just like this like really confused look, as the lady then goes for another punch.
And she
Why
has
are they
advantage.
fighting?
She has advantage on this one, so she gets to roll twice. That's an 11.
That does not hit.
I mean, well, he's not wearing any armor. What's his dex modifier?
Oh, actually, wait. Oh, let me check his character sheet.
Do I hear this? Like this slam onto the bar?
His dex modifier is a +2. So.
Okay, so that is that's a 12. Yeah, it doesn't hit. She just kind of swings at the back of his head and just like eh.
Now then.
Before he can do anything else, I would like to shout out, "Why are you attacking the lady?"
Did you just grab a
Personal
weapon and
issues.
stab him in the neck?
At the side of personal issues, I would like to start charging towards them.
Okay.
Is that in athletics?
Yeah, that's athletics. Alright.
So you guys just witness a like 4-foot halfling knock a fucking 6.5-foot orc over. Just
You just hear them slam to the ground. Lina and our good friend Jeriah here just.
I mean, I left the barmaid alone. I just knocked him to the ground.
I'm just like, I'm sitting down now and I just have my hand on my face like it has been a really long day.
It's been a rough day.
It's been a wonderful day for Olev. I got to fight so many people.
Hey, you nearly killed me!
Hey, you're fine. Walk it off. What's a broken
I'm
jaw
guessing I'm
amongst
just in the bed, just holding the stake to my face.
Okay, I'm
What's a
actually
broken jaw amongst friends?
I'm actually going to try and just like try and shout at both Olev and whatever the half-orc's name is, and just say, "Calm the hell down, you two freaking rowdy rabble-rousers." I'm gonna try to use my vicious mockery, because that was very vicious mocking right there.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll make a wisdom saving throw now.
Yeah, so both of you take 1 damage. I'm not trying to kill you or anything. I'm just trying to get you guys to shut up.
Yeah, they both take 1 damage. Alright.
The side of my head hurts a little bit, and I'm just not phased.
You see Arya May now walk over, just very, very, very politely, very, very princessly, and walk over to the barmaid. Do you happen to know this gentleman? Well, yes, he... Just, ugh. More or less like an ex, as some may call it. And you see Arya just snicker to herself. Alright. As she watches whatever's about to happen between Olev and that half-orc. Whatever conversation.
Well, now that he's on the ground, I would like to look at him and be like, explain personal reasons.
She's a bloody ex of mine.
I just look dumbfounded for a second, and then I... 1 second. So I look dumbfounded for a second, and then I would like to just cold cock him in the face. Just knock him out.
Alright.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Roll for punch. That is a 6.
So you already nailed him. No, wait, no, okay.
With 8.
With 8. So 8 plus 6. Oh god, alright.
Plus my 1 from Vicious Mockery.
15.
So that's 15 points of damage, yeah.
Is he dead or unconscious?
He's not unconscious, but he's like really messed up.
I want to hit him again.
Alright.
Can I hit him again?
Yes.
Am I allowed to?
You're allowed to.
I hit him again.
Alright.
He takes 5 points of damage.
He's passed out.
Like, I hit him in the face and he's like, I was like, and I just like look like, oh, and I just kind of, like real quick with the second one. Like the first one's like a haymaker, like a heavy hit to the side of the head, and then he doesn't go down, so I just kind of like jab to the face, and it just knocks him out, and I'm like, well, all right then.
All right.
And at this, I start dragging him outside to lash him to the eye.
Okay.
What if he breaks free and steals everything on the cart?
That's a good
Or on the
point.
table.
Don't give too much ideas.
I lash him to a support beam in the bar.
Alright.
Oh, can you put a sign on him saying, feel free to kick me in the dick?
No!
Damn it! He attacked the woman!
Yeah, and then he got knocked out for it.
Yeah, he got beat the hell out by Olev for it. I think he suffered
Jacob is the one that wants to add insult to injury to things, not Olev.
Yeah, I thought you were a lawful neutral. Jesus.
Now then, Lina. Arya now walks over to you and takes your hand, ushering you upstairs. To you, she very quietly says, "When did you get here?" You do not happen to know this person, as they seem like you somewhat recognize the voice, but the looks are like you know the Princess of Valen. That's all you know.
Why should I answer to you?
I am authority, so you should listen to me. Why are you here?
Well, I'm here because I want to be. Is that an issue?
Yes! It's a very big issue! Oh god, you don't even recognize me, do you? At this point, you'd be very confused.
She's having a lot of trouble with that, with having people recognize her lately.
She's just like, I want you to recognize me.
Yeah, she's not even trying to hide her identity, honestly. She's just like, oh yeah, I know you. Hey, I'm this person.
By just to some people, she just like doesn't care.
What if you're lying?
By the people that actually know her identity or should know her identity, it's just one of those things.
At this point, after I've lashed the orc to the thing, I would like to walk over to Jeriah and just like sit down next to him on the stage and order like the stiffest of drinks.
Oh god.
I basically just sit down and just
another drunken scene, like Olev is just drinking everything.
I'm basically just ordering a fucking Long Island iced tea.
Alright, Lina, once you see this woman take out her contacts, and she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a different pair of contacts. These make her eyes look red. You suddenly somewhat recognize her. You know her as Sylvia. She confronted you many times for performing in weird areas, and she's, as far as you know, she's just not liked around the kingdom. Why are you here?
Why shouldn't I be here is an issue to you?
Yes! It's a big issue! Oh, god damn it.
Why?
I really question why I even talk to you anytime. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's Jesus Christ?
Oh, the vendor! She takes out the red contacts, puts her other contacts in, just glares at Lina, and walks down the stairs. Just for some reason, it's an unknown knowledge to everyone else. She's just mad.
Wow, what a bitch, am I right?
While that's happening, I'm just sitting next to Olev, and I'm just like,
It's been a long day.
Your stiff drink gives to you, Olev.
Why not order Jeriah a drink?
I would order my own drink if I want to.
Yeah. Alright, you also ordered Jeriah a drink?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you order him? The same thing?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Both you guys have really stiff drinks. Do you guys take a drink?
I drink mine very slowly, because I assume that I don't have the same constitution as Olev does. I drink mine slowly, though.
Yes, you were still ordered the strongest drink they have.
I take one sip and I'm just like, it burns my throat.
You take one sip and you're already just like, you're piss-faced drunk.
Oh god. No. He's gonna keep, like, drinking and drinking, and then it's like, Jeriah, the next day, you're in the pig pen, and you have an elf. No, you have Jacob Goodnight in a headlock.
Olev, you definitely feel it, but you're not, like, really drunk. You just got hit by it just real quick. You're just... You
meh.
Like, yeah, it's meh.
Oh, that's way too strong for me. By the way, Olev, my good buddy. You paid for the rooms last night. Sorry about that. Should have paid you back.
And I just kind of hand him 5 gold for paying for the rooms last night.
I opened my ledger.
Oh god.
What's that?
It is a ledger I am keeping of debts that are owed to me. You actually owe me 15 more gold for the armors, it's like for getting the armors and crests tailored up. As well as for you know, this, and I pull out the studded leather armor I had in my bag and I hand it to him.
Oh, look at that! Thank you so much, my good friend.
So wait, how much?
You're a real good guy.
And so I hand him 15 more gold.
Yeah, as I take the armor
like as I take the armor out and hand it to him, I take his drink and I move it away from him.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Olaf, have I told you how much I love you? Like how much I appreciate everything you've done?
So what is Fleem doing during all of this? Like, is he just ordered more food?
Yes, he has ordered more food, and he is like getting into it.
Okay, so after that, I'm just gonna say,
I feel like Fleem is just like, after this he's gonna become like fucking Ignis or like Soma from Shokugeki no Soma. He'll just be like, I have to create the perfect dish. You'll be like, you no longer eat children, but you're obsessed with cooking now.
What is Lina?
okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just like say, you are a great guy, Olev. You know that. I'm tired. Don't
And
let
just falls asleep on the stage.
yeah, I'm gonna say, don't let Fleem touch me. Don't let anyone touch my loot. And I'm going to, and I just go to sleep right there.
It's about 18 minutes.
Alright, but,
To Mira.
Yeah. Lina, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of like back downstairs, just kind of observing everything, just like, who the fuck?
Why did I come with these people? I mean, you get a free room now, by technicality.
I mean,
So I'm guessing everyone owes Olaf like 20, 25 gold?
Not me, I'm paid up.
Yeah.
Everyone but Jerrico.
Olev, how much does, Jacob owe you?
I consult the ledger, I see where it says, 15 gold, I scratch it out and I write in 30.
Oh, fuck you!
Alright.
I can make those myself.
Well, I mean, I found out with Jeriah that I can muscle people for 20, and I'm still a little mad at you.
Muscle drunk people for 20.
Yeah, I got 5 more gold out of him than I should have gotten. So I'm gonna write down 30 and see if that works. If it doesn't work, then I'll cut you a deal. And Fleem owes me 20.
Well, I have the beautiful amulet without magic, so get that enchanted. It's like, Olaf knows I have that amulet.
What amulet?
A beautiful amulet without magic, last session.
Oh yeah, I fixed it for you.
No, that was Fleem.
No, but Olaf fixed it.
I fixed the amulet for you. It was broken.
Alright.
Oh, whatever. We get that enchanted and, you know...
Enchanting takes a long time.
God damn it.
Yeah. Now then. Jeriah, you see Arya walk up to you, grab your wrist, and just pull you upstairs with her.
Yeah, where are we going? Where are we going?
I hate you so much. As she just pulls you up.
Love you too, pretty lady.
She growls. You are on her last nerve. After pulling you upstairs, she quickly pulls you into your guys' room. Are you okay?
I may have had a little bit of a drink that was a little heavier than I'm used to.
Jesus bloody Christ.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Sorry I can't remember you. I'm really trying.
I can tell.
Alright, good night.
Idiot. Alright, now then, she begins to take off all of her makeup and her wig and the contacts and just everything. Alright, Jacob, what are you up to?
Sleep.
Actually, no, I'm just... I'm just looking up at the ceiling with the stake on my, just holding the stake to my jaw, and I'm just thinking, what the hell did I do?
Oh yeah, you still think you were knocked out partying?
Bro. Lina walks up to you and she, yeah. Actually, no, wait, damn it, Mira plays. Never mind. Never mind. I thought you were saying 50 for a second. Sorry. Lina, where shall you settle for the night?
I thought she was walking up to me.
I know. I'm sorry.
I guess I walk up to.
I'm sorry. Olaf's the one that knows where all the rooms are, so I just assumed. Yeah.
Where's my room, peasant? Where's the rooms?
I look up at her, and
I don't say peasant.
No, you already said peasant. I look up at you. I stand from where I'm standing, and this is gonna be a ballsy / baller move. I'm gonna down my whole drink, so I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. And now you are piss-faced drunk.
Perfect. That's what I was going for. So now that I'm piss-faced drunk, I down the drink. It hits me like a hurricane. I'm like, you are a very rude lady.
Oh, look, it's a heavy.
And I like fall into her just.
Lina just sidesteps.
Well, no, she's got to make a dex saving throw
Roll
for
a
that
dex
one.
saving throw. Oh god.
No, I make it.
Yeah.
She steps out of the way as I fall on the ground. I'll be like, only free room is mine, and Olev will not room with snooty Brat.
Mira, your character knows only like one person, probably two, including Jeriah. Are you going to ask where their room is, or are you going to ask where you know Cindy and Jeriah and also Sylvia?
I'll ask for Cindy because I like her.
All right.
I'm guessing I get a room all of my own.
Oh god. I mean.
Shit. God damn it.
No, they just kick you out of your room.
Oh no, they're sleeping in your room, Travis. You get a bed, but they're just gonna be like either up all night talking about Lina and how amazing she is.
If that happens, I'm shooting like I'm gonna try to shoot near them with a crossbow bolt.
You're shooting at two young children.
Yeah.
You were shooting at a 6-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Lina will shoot back. Lina has a weapon of her own.
Damn it, I forgot.
Alright, well. Do you ask Olev where Cindy is rooming?
Yeah.
Alright.
Olev?
Olev?
Well, Olev doesn't fucking trust me.
Yeah. Cindy asked,
what's going on?
Not Cindy. Yeah. Lina asked you where Cindy is rooming.
She is rooming with Jacob.
Oh, fuck you!
It's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Jacob,
really?
Jacob, where are you again? Like, are you actually in your room? Because if
He's in his room
Yeah.
pressing a stake to his face.
Oh, then if that's the case, you'll have to ask Cindy for if you want to go in their room. So Lina goes over to Cindy, who
You'd imagine, I'd be a little pissed off. At myself, mainly.
Jacob just not in the mood, just has these two little girls squealing about how great one of them is. Oh god.
I will fucking deck one of them.
I'll deck the 6-year-old.
Well, no, I'll deck the one with a weapon.
The 14-year-old, you mean?
Yeah, the 14.
Yes.
Oh.
You're very lawful.
You will get stabbed by a wood piece.
I'm 51. I've had worse, possibly.
All right. Well.
Hell, I nearly died due to fucking Olev over there.
All right.
You did not nearly die.
All right. Lina.
I could have.
All right, Lina. So you go up to Cindy, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. Cindy immediately tells you, "Oh, my room's room 15," and she grabs your wrist, and I just want to see how strong she is today.
It's like, come on, let's go. Oh God. It's like she tries to run.
Cindy is fucking killing it today.
She picks you up.
I am
and throws you up
I am chugged. I am gone.
She basically runs so quick that she drags you up all the stairs at soft speed.
Ow,
I'm
ow, 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 ow,
flying
ow,
up the
ow,
stairs
ow, ow.
by her wrist.
She throws you at the door, breaking it down. My
So
room. Wait, what?
So at this point, I am passed out on the floor.
Yes. Is anyone else downstairs to help?
Fleem.
No.
Oh, Fleem. All right.
No one cares.
Fleem doesn't. I don't think Fleem would want to try. Isn't he wearing the necro gloves now? Since he got them back.
He has
He has other arms.
So at this point, my room is free. So Cindy could just take what's her face in there.
All right. Then.
So I'm guessing it's Jay. It's she throws. It's the door's now demolished, and I'm just.
No, Cindy.
And Jacob.
Cindy does drag, literally drags Lina up the stairs, so she does not throw her through a door. Cindy will go to Olev's room because it's free and go through there. But now then, Fleem picks up Olev after finishing his 15th meal, and goes up the stairs with Olev just on his shoulder. Taking Olev along, he. Oh God, who can he room with? All right, so.
Well, no, Fleem already had a room.
Oh yeah, Fleem had a room. Who was Fleem? Wait, was Fleem with anybody?
Fleem was just
Fleem
with his rat
with,
dad.
was with Rat Dad.
Oh, okay. Then they go into Fleem's
Yeah,
room.
what happened to him?
Just chilling.
Probably just chilling.
What, is he just in the room, just asleep? He's
Most likely, yeah.
it's all of this. It's he has no idea what's happened today.
Jacob Goodnight wakes up tomorrow morning and Rat Dad is sleeping next to me. He's like, "Hello, you were wonderful last night."
Yeah, at that point, I'd basically pull out my hand axe and I just try to chop him. And I'd just be yelling, "What are you doing in here?"
I take out my hand axe and cut my head off. I don't think it's worth living anymore. Alright.
I don't know, if I wanted to cut my head off, I used my short sword.
Alright, well,
Sure.
guys, I'm gonna end around here because everyone's now asleep and or passed out. Thanks. Thanks for coming.
I did not have good
Promise might
rolls
not be
today.
You
this
had
disjointed.
really bad rolls, unbearably.
I had,
It was
yeah,
awful.
especially when Olev was fucking attacking me.
Cindy
No,
did
that was the one time I actually had a good roll that I actually stopped him
Yeah.
for a second.
I don't know what you guys are
Yeah,
talking about.
for a second.
I've had great
I
rolls.
should
all
have started
night.
running. I should have run.
But can we just say the real MVP is Cindy?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Hashtag
3 nat 20s.
She's real
3 nat
MVP.
20s, 2 nat 20s in one roll. Jesus.
And all in strength.
She's
60-year-old
All in
girl.
her worst roll.
Yeah, just she is definitely a barbarian.
14-year-old upstairs.
She's 6!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just imagining Gohan from Dragon Ball Z.
There's a Gohan dragging Krillin up upstairs.
Anyway, goodbye everyone. This was the Curse Busters. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed yourself.
Uh,
Dungeon
Peace.
Master out.